with Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Chell, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're strict across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, what? Hold on, why is it? Wait, hold up, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Why is the screen not showing? Oh, I know why the screen's not showing. It's because I can. Hold on, 2 seconds. Wait a second. Wait a second. There you go. I knew I was forgetting something. Hey guys, King Jad here. Welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Saturday, the 27th of September 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. Strange we're doing bingo on a Saturday, I know, but there you go, it is what it is. And yeah, I always mean, I'm a wee bit late. I was a little bit late, but at least I turned up, unlike Phil, who is nowhere to be seen so far for his own crap. He's due to go live any minute now, essentially, for his big special marathon, and there is no sign of the bad man whatsoever. But yeah, Phil though is very happy to use AI to generate a thumbnail though, and this is a genuine DSP thumbnail. This is a thumbnail he is using for today. Like, just like this is literally his thumbnail. You know, so it's like, how do you even explain that? Like, what the crap is that all about? Like, it makes no sense, the thumbnail, but there you go. But yeah, there's no sign of a bad man whatsoever. He's nowhere to be seen, and people are confused in this chat, as you can see, about the thumbnail, freaky thumbnail, whatever, and why is Bruce Lee in the thumbnail. Quite a few things to go through before we start today's bingo, of course. First of all, of course, the question was asked, how much money will this weekend marathon bring in for DSP? The general consensus appears to be between $300 and $600. That seems to be the ballpark figure which people have kind of guessed about. It was close, though, to be fair. The voting was close. So a third of the people voted, and a third thinks it's going to be like 300 to 600, and then people thought it's going to be 600 and 900 as well. That's quite close as well. I personally think he's going to get whaled, like, tremendously. I think he's getting 4 figures today. It would not surprise me if the wheels were out in force today. You know, especially with Phil being hyper fixated on trying to fucking get as many goals as possible. And yeah, it wouldn't shock me in the slightest if Phil got multiple goals hit today and he was whaled by 4 figures. So we'll have to wait and see, but that's why. So I went and ticked. That's why I guessed 900 plus. That's how we ticked it there, is because I guessed that. Guess I'll have to wait and see if Phil ever shows up to his own shit. Anyway, there's a little video here, which I thought was pretty funny. You know, Bob Starsky made it. Any man who must say I am the king is no true king. I mean, what sort of pathetic person would call himself king? You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Members was another example. I don't know if you guys saw, I recently shut down members. People were literally paying me to do nothing. I didn't have time to keep posting members because I don't have that time anymore since becoming a dad. And I asked members and they were like, bro, we just want to support you. We don't care. And I was like, what? And then I asked other YouTubers, I'm like, what should I do? And they were like, bro, if they are paying you, just take it. It just doesn't sit right with me. Even if a lot of this might seem self-sabotage-ish, the value of living true to myself is the whole point.
I mean, I can definitely relate to that to a certain degree, Because remember, I recently changed the prices of memberships. You know, I was charging more for memberships before, and upon reflection, I felt like I wasn't giving you guys what you should have been paying for. And I thought, well, if I can either attempt to do a whole lot. I mean, there's two ways I could have went about it. The first option, of course, was to try and do more to give you the value for your membership, and the second option, of course, was just to fucking lower the price of the membership, just so I don't feel like I was ripping people off, you know. And I went with the option of, you know, I lowered the prices, just I made it more affordable, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to take it for granted or anything. I can understand PewDiePie's thinking there, logic, you know. But yeah, that I was definitely how I saw it as well myself. Now, how's Phil going to approach it?
You don't have anyone who likes you. What you have are people who dislike me because I'm successful and happy. Enough with if we hit 100 one more stream. We hit the goal now, or we don't play the game again, period. There's no negotiation. There's no bullshit. Either contribute now, or we don't see the game again. Too bad. This was laid out ahead of time. None of this nonsense. None of this fucking around. All right? I'm tired of it, quite frankly.
Okay, now allow me to make this perfectly clear. I run the show, not you. Your contributions don't steer this ship. I do. I'm the king, and you are the peasant.
I do positive, meaningful content. Get it? Okay.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a big yikes right there. Very different set, but very big difference between PewDiePie and Phil Burnell, as you can see there. So there we go. Phil had to go yesterday on a day stream, and he was able to order food. We'll cover that a bit later on. Phil was upset that his Uber driver wasn't answering his texts.
Burger. That's robust. Safe to swallow. Juicy. Tangy. Moist. Cheeseburger. Getting all over my face.
Angry dead air here, angry dead air.
And I'm texting this person and they're not paying any attention to me. They're ignoring me. Isn't that great?
Probably because they were driving at the time, you know? You can't really use your phone while driving, Phil, for God's sake. DSP, so Phil claims it was the worst DSP tries that he's ever done, in terms of like the aftermath and all that shit. And Phil's words were that he suffered through it, and so some people are questioning Phil's white wording here. You suffered through eating fast food, you poor soul. People pay you $1,500 and you scammed us out of an episode of DSP tries it. Go pick it up and film it properly. Yeah. A lot of people were not very pleased with Phil's rhetoric when it came to how he addressed the DSP tries it stuff. Phil got a random troll super chat, which I kind of thought Phil was not able to understand this. Phil was very confused what this meant. So Buster Graham's game random $2 says, "You're like Israel, your audience is like the US." And Phil had no idea how to interpret that whatsoever. He was very confused indeed. Finally, is it really any surprise that one of Phil Burnell's supporters, another Phil Burnell fan, by the name of Ryan Nirvana, is allegedly doing all sorts of messed up stuff, which is kind of ties in line to, you know, Derek's antics and all that stuff. Yet again, another member of Phil's proud community are sneaking into DMs of kids. Yeah, it's just some horrible accusations for sure. Some screenshots as well. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna point out as another accusation. One of yet another DSP fan has is being shown as being a creepy bastard, for lack of a better fucking way to phrase it. The bad man is finally making his chat, and he's blathering away. You know, what was he saying earlier on here? Good morning, all. He says this should be pretty fun. Yeah, okay. He just installed it. He installed Big Rigs. So he installed the Big Rigs game. What's he saying here? Wait. Phil has Bruce Lee as a representative of the Shaolin versus Wu-Tang game. Is Bruce Lee in the Shaolin versus Wu-Tang game? I hope he is, otherwise that's a bit just... Oh well. But Phil thinks it's gonna be funny as all hell, so... Jesus Christ, man. Weird. It's funny that Bruce Lee is also there in the thumbnail, because like Hitman, the bloody Hitman games, they have a new DLC where you get to help Bruce Lee kick people's horses. which which is weird, you know what I mean? But it's one of those kind of fucking weird little things where you get, it's just you gotta take it all. People that might be a threat to Bruce Lee, and then just let Bruce Lee do his own thing. But yeah, I don't know why Bruce Lee's involved in this thumbnail whatsoever. I guess any Asian would do for Phil. As long as it's I don't know why, it's so fucking weird. We've got fucking Gollum here as well, and for whatever he is, King Kong or whatever in the background. I don't know. Bizarre. But I guess we've got that to look forward to, fuck it. Anyway, we have a couple of compilations, okay, to enjoy. First of all, we have the day stream compilation of Phil playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds very, very poorly indeed. And you'll never guess, but Phil kept losing against the AI, might I add, against the computer. And he kept accusing the game of cheating and all that stuff, as usual. So, yeah.
Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help! Final Wish gifted 50 memberships before I even turned the stream on. 50 memberships, I'm not kidding. Is it a whale? It is a whale, because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball.
Our sub goal for the week over on Kick, 250 subs. Let's go. Let's get it started. We got our first sub from Shadow Ninja Fu. Let's get our next sub right now. Let's get started with this goal. Let's get the momentum flowing over on Kick.
Begathon.
Someone tipped $2 and said, it seems hypocritical that you're asking for something for nothing from Comcast. I mean, you don't give us anything for nothing. Oh, you're right. I mean, I don't stream all day, every day for free. You have to pay for it, right? What? What on earth are you talking? I literally stream all day, every day, and it's free. Anyway, the point I was making, I'm not expecting to get anything for free from Comcast at all. That's how business works. I get it. I didn't think I was going to get any significant improvement to my speeds or performance at all after this was done. So
Why did you run a speed test?
people were asking me that question. They were like, Phil, what are your speeds going to be after the work is done? I'm like, the same. They're not
Well, basically, so your audience, it's not you that's done then, it's your audience that was asking these questions. Okay, I get it, you're throwing them under the bus instead.
give it to me for free, you know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, anyway, thanks for the first tip of the week. All right.
You're the biggest hypocrite on the planet. Get some support rolling. Let's go. Let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get some kicks over on Kick. We haven't had any kicks yet this morning. Let's get those kicks flowing like a river. Let's get super chats. Let's get some subs. And for goodness sakes, let's get some tips. Let's go. Because we already hit one goal. We only have one more to go to unlock DSP Tries It, the Popeyes Hot Ones collaborative menu. It never ends. The grifting never ends.
Save Us GTA says you kind of hurt my feelings, but calling you a LARPer, I don't know why, but it irked me. Well, nothing up. What else to say? I'm sorry that you're such a wimp. Come on.
Bruh.
You gotta get to the school of hard knocks. You gotta get a thick skin. You can't be taking everything to heart. Jeez.
This kind of content is for those people who don't have any self-awareness.
Here's the deal. It is now 1:26 p.m. If we are going to do DSP Tries It today, we have to hit this goal in 2 hours. Okay? Oh, wow. This is happening every time now. I'm not... This controller synced every single time. Now it doesn't sync at all. And every time that I turn it on, I have to get up and unplug and replug the receiver in again. What is it with Xbox controllers not syncing properly? This is stupid. Now I gotta get up. I'll be right back. I mean, not it's a big deal, but it's stupid I have to go do this. It should just work. I missed the boost. Oh, there's rings. You have to get rings. How do you? Okay, you drift the right trigger. Oh god, I use items. That's behind. I use an item. Right? Oh god, what did I just do? Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Left bumper.
If only there was instructions on the screen that told you how to play the game, you know? It's almost like there's some sort of tutorial level.
Oh god, what did I just do? Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Left bumper. I have no idea how to play. Shit! I don't know what I'm doing. Whoa! Okay.
You are a fucking lonely loser, and you're always going to be.
I'm trying to catch him, I can't.
I should use this.
Man, again, I was on him. There was 2 ways to go.
Of course.
I didn't know which way to go. He went a different way. He got ahead of me, and I could never catch up to him. They gave me an item to spin that wouldn't have hit him. So I had no way to stop him. Damn. The rivals are seriously good. Like, they're actually hard to beat.
Obviously, I was just sitting here all day. Oh, wait, here's some gin.
Oh, I was doing so well. No. I missed 100 rings. No. No. No, get on the dirt. Wow. Awful. I was doing so well. I blew it. That one part of the map, it's very hard to stay on the track. I fell off both times.
If you guys are enjoying Sonic Racing Crossworlds and me sucking at it, please support the stream. All right, let's go. Remember, we have an hour left to do DSP Tries It today, but we have to hit the goal, and there hasn't been much support since I started playing the game. All right, let's go. Let's hit this goal. Let's do DSP Tries It today. Ladies and gentlemen, depression is caused by eating fast food. Didn't you know that?
Wow, 7. Wow. How am I second? Dude, I was in first. Look at this. I've done nothing. I got clobbered by everything. What do you want me to do? Once again, I'm going to get 7, and there's nothing I can do about it. They all hit me with items. Yo, the game fucking cheats.
This is the exact same sort of bullshit fucking excuses he fucking uses when he's fucking playing like Mario Kart. Like, it is very dangerous for you to be in the very top couple of places if you're not near the finish line. You've got to fucking play smart. You've got to drive smart. You've got to be strategic and time it when to push. If you're sitting there in a strong position, you're a target. And he cannot understand this for the life of him.
Literally, I was in first. All of a sudden, it says Sonic's ahead of me, even though I was in first. I never lost speed. I never.
What do you mean all of a sudden Sonic was ahead of you? Hold on, wait a second. So here we go.
Oh.
So Phil's in second here. At this point in time, he's second. Right, so now he's first. They took the shortcut. They shortcut the corner because they could. And I went back in first.
How am I second?
Fuck off.
And then Phil frees the fuck out because of a fucking little bitch. Thank you very much to Puddy for is that you become a new member? Oh, my Puddy has they've been a member for 23 months. So yeah, as Puddy popping a 23-month bingo Barry membership this each. Very kindly indeed. So thank you for being a member for 2 years almost. You're a month away from 2 years. Crazy stuff indeed. Well, thank you very much, Puddy, for that. It's very kindly indeed. But yeah, Phil is essentially his own worst enemy because he was like yes, I'm saying it's like well, he's got no awareness of what's around him. Like, he doesn't understand there's all these little shortcuts that sometimes the AI will use to try and get, you know, get ahead or whatever. And plus, because Phil's in the top 2 or whatever, then yes, he's going to be a target for some racers coming up behind. He just cannot understand this.
Dude, I was in first. Look at this. I've done nothing. I got clobbered by everything. What do you want me to do? Once again, I'm going to get 7th, and there's nothing I can do about it. They all hit me with items. Yo, the game fucking cheats. Literally, I was in first. All of a sudden, it says Sonic's ahead of me, even though I was in first. I never lost speed. I never got hit, and then everyone hits me with an item at once. What the fuck was that?
Bruh.
Oh, look!
Well, I feel like that's a skill issue on your part. Hold on. So, first of all, we watch Phil take this corner very badly and slam into the wall. The game has forgiven him, and it doesn't really lose too much momentum. And then he seems to just, like, I just assume this is a power-up.
Oh, look!
Was it a power-up which kind of locks your wheels, whatever, or is it just Phil? I don't know what he's trying to prove by saying look.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much, Shane Lawson, for popping up 2-month bingo. Barry message saying Phil shite. Oh, there we go. That's quite to the point. Everyone wants a boss, man. Okay, sure, I'll see what I can do. Well, Phil's trying to explain to his audience what happened to him. We'll spam the bosses.
Boss. Boss. As I approached that corner, I was holding right and drift. I fired an item. The game released that and made me go left. I was holding right on the thumbstick and drift, and the game actually forced me to go left.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
How is that my fault?
Yeah, it's always your fault, Phil. It always is. The bad man is not yet live. I wasn't sure the bad man was live yet, but he's not yet live. Maybe he's trying to build up an audience because he's only got 147 people watching on YouTube for his big special, big long day marathon style event. Oh yeah, we got this video to watch later on. DSP devoured, and I'll be after. So yeah. But yeah, Phil's he's saying the game cheats, and now it's a controller cheating as well.
It actually drove to the wrong direction when I was holding the other direction on the gamepad. So now I gotta start over again.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donation.
Boss. Okay, I did it. I did it. Nice. Oh, that was hard, dude.
Alright, so guys, here's the deal. We only have 30 minutes left to hit the goal and do DSP tries it on this stream. If we don't hit it by 3:30, we're not doing it today. And that means you have to wait until Sunday because tomorrow's my marathon. So if you want to see DSP tries it, the Hot Ones menu from Popeyes, me eating these hot sauce chicken, please contribute now. Alright? We gotta hit the 300. We're at 230 something. What are we at? We're at 239. So we need 61 to go. Can we hit the goal? We need support now. Let's get some subs over on Kick. We had like none all day. Seriously. We have like 2 subs today. What's going on? Come on.
So it's a long story short. Final Pish came in with a super chat, which was the exact amount that Phil needed to do the fucking food stuff. So, one person, one individual, was responsible for 2/3 of the support Phil got yesterday on a day stream.
Let's get some tips. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some memberships. Let's hit the goal. We're right there. We can hit it. But we need support. Let's get it. Come on, right now. Let's hit that goal so we can do the DSP tries it.
Oh my god, he's drinking sperm? Final wish! Just drop the final wish with a $56. By the way, thank you, Only Iced Coffee.
No items. They give me nothing. And I can't look. What do you think I'm doing? Power slide. It doesn't work. Forget this. Fuck this. Fucking stupid. I'm never gonna do any better, so I give up. Yeah, forget it.
Rage quit.
The frame rate dips constantly on this map, only just this race, and then it fucking loses control. It won't power slide. I'm holding power slide. He doesn't power slide. I don't get any items at the end. Fuck it. I'm not gonna waste time on it.
You realize that all the people, like all the characters, have their own unique like traits and characteristics. Like they don't. Some characters will handle better than other characters. Some might have better speed. Some might have better handling or acceleration or whatever. They all have their own unique traits.
It's dumb. Just give me the 3rd place and go fuck yourself. Seriously, this is complete crap.
This is the ultimate, one of the ultimate lowest forms of existence on planet Earth. Essentially, you have no existence. You don't have a life. You're a loser. You just sit there wasting your life away instead of doing something productive.
Just like that.
I can't even drive.
You're driving.
Wow, 9th. Wow.
The bad man's going live apparently. Oh God Almighty! Why has he got his own thumbnail in the bottom corner like locked in there? What the hell? Hold on, guys. When does Raw Phil unmute him? Is he? Nope. Jesus. It took Raw for like 5 seconds to kind of get him unmuted. So what? I've got many questions. I have many questions. Okay. Many questions I have going through my head. Like first of all, like why just a random T-shirt? To kind of this is a sort of drip that LTG mocked him for. You know, all these gamer T-shirts. This is his old King of Hate T-shirt. You want to know something fun about this T-shirt he's wearing? This is one of the few times that he paid somebody to design something for him for his Teespring shop, and it didn't sell well whatsoever. Yes, that's that kind of. It's that kind of King of Hate, like, kind of random graphic kind of T-shirt he's got. You know, it didn't do very well for him. And yeah, it does look like a grok generated thumbnail. It's definitely an AI generated thumbnail from Phil. And people think he's wearing this T-shirt to show off his muscles, dude. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, awful. Anyway, we'll leave Phil on pause, we'll build up speed up juice, and we'll get back to that later on. This does prove, though, that Phil is not doing a podcast today, so we're doing a 3x3 card, because I think Phil's only planned to do like 20 minutes or 30 minutes of blethering, and then he wants to start his math, and I assume about noon or whatever.
Wow, I did worse. I did worse than the first time because I didn't understand Frenzy again. That is so dumb. So unless you learn all the variations of Frenzy, you'll never know how to play those maps. So screw it. I'll just go to the end. There's no way I'm going to win this. It's impossible. They're throwing random things at me every time I play it. I won't learn. I was like, oh, I'm going to infinitely boost this time. No, now there's a level 4 charge boost you need to implement. Thanks.
Ah, right. Okay, a lot of people predicted that Phil would be upset about the learning curve in this game, and lo and behold, there it is. He is upset about the learning curve in this game, and the little advanced nuance mechanics you got to fucking pick up on the way.
Gee, thanks.
I'm just overall pretty good at all kinds of different games.
Oh, shut up, Phil. Oh, also, good spot from Sonny here. Sonny spotted the grok image, like the watermark in the corner. So this is Phil's thumbnail. But in the corner, as you can see in the rectangle, this is you have grok, the little grok watermark there. So yeah, Phil using AI to try and make money. What a shocking turn of events that is. I would have expected that from Phil.
You want to know the truth? I'm probably one of the best overall gamers in the country. Dude, is this guy doing it again? Dude, Is he seriously at my back gate? Yo, I'm about to go grab the food from him. I hope he doesn't expect a tip. This is ridiculous. This guy is something else. All right.
That language is interesting. Like usually on these DoorDash apps, you put that stuff in early on. Like you can order things you want, and then when it comes to paying for it, you can select how much you want to tip your driver. You know, digitally. Phil is implying that he doesn't do that. Oh wow. I guess Phil confirms that he does not. You know, whenever Phil orders DoorDash, it seems like he's confirming that he never chooses the tip option. And if he does tip, it is not through that means, but it's just cash in hand, if at all.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Listen to it one more time.
I hope he doesn't expect a tip. This is ridiculous. This guy is something else. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time, or Silent Hill F. Yes, we're going to continue with that game. You know I don't like it that much from the video I put out, but we are going to play more of it tonight. I hope you'll join me for that. If not,
this clip is also the end of Popeyes. He went and stuffed his face with Popeyes. This is him ending a day stream after eating Popeyes. His final day stream total yesterday was 365.
tomorrow is the big worst games ever marathon. It's going to be fun as heck with a ton of variety of games that are bad, and we're going to have a great time. I'll be drinking, so don't miss that tomorrow, okay?
Who fucking cares?
Do I drink gin after the streams? Yes, I do. I jump into an entire bathtub full of gin and I submerge myself for several hours. It's the only way to live. You can't overdose of gin. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Oh, fucking love it. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, who wants to watch a little piggy devour badly? Also, before we even continue, I want to check something as well. How did Phil do it on the night stream yesterday? So, just pause that. So I just kind of want to see how Phil did for money on the night stream before he disappeared.
Bye-bye.
Okay, there, so I'm going away. The night stream saw him get... Let's see his... Where's the goals? I'm trying to see. Where is it? Hold on. where is it? That one. So, there it is there. $158 on the night stream. So Phil was given $360+ on a day stream and $150+ on a night stream. He hit that's 3 goals yesterday. Arguably, you know, comfortable on his way to a 4th goal, although it doesn't carry over, obviously. That extra $60 he got in the day stream just goes, it gets reset, because that's Phil burning off for you. But yeah, but remember, I have a theory that Phil would have probably preferred to have a whole lot of support on today. You know what I mean? Remember, Phil is desperate to try and break the Kino Casino record of how much money he can get given in a single day. You know? So the fact that he was wheeled yesterday, he might not be pleased about it, you know. But anyway, before we endure that, let's watch Phil go through what he calls the worst ever DSP tries that he's ever done.
Devour. I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
So, just so you know, yeah, the guy was out there at the back gate, literally just staring at his phone, not knowing what to do. I walked up to him. He did not speak English. He was an Asian guy.
Oh, it's an Asian, buddy. Take him out. Turn me on. That's what you doing.
100% did not speak English at all. So I said, "Are you the delivery guy?" He goes, "Oh, that's it, right?" And I'm like, "So the GPS takes you to the front gate." And he's looking at me and he shows me he's not using the app. He's using his own personal GPS to deliver the food. But I said, "You can't do that. You have to use the app that you're working with the company that tells you how to enter. That has all the information of how to get here." He had no idea what I was saying. He literally had no clue. I was like, "Just give me the food." So he handed the bag, he took a picture of the bag, I took bye, and I walked away. Like, Unbelievable.
There are times when maybe I'm like, man, I'd like to make a racial comment here or there. So, yeah, every once in a while. Yeah, to be honest, of course.
Hello, everyone. Phil here, and once again, it is time for us to partake because it is time for another episode of DSP.
Hey, there's no way. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Sonny, is this a direct quote from Phil? Did he just say that like now? Jesus, there's no way. There's absolutely no way that you quoted Phil there. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh hell. He's going to be awful. He's going to be so bad to endure today. Also, what's with this pause? What a freeze frame that is.
DSP tries it. Today, we're doing something special. A new collaborative meal that Popeye's Chicken is doing with Hot Ones. I guess this is supposed to be a YouTube show. I've never seen Hot Ones. I've seen clips from it. Celebrities and people eating chicken that's super hot and they're like, their face is exploding and they're crying and stuff. I have no idea if anything we're about to eat will be that hot. But I bought the specialty combo that comes with 3 items. It comes with a sandwich, and I don't know if the sandwich has sauce on it yet or not. It comes with chicken dippers. I've never had their chicken dippers, so I wonder what they're like. And the chicken dippers have like a special sauce that you're supposed to dip them in, hot sauce, and then ghost pepper wings. And I opted for the boneless wings only because they'll be less messy. But I don't know if they gave me utensils. I might have to go grab like a fork. We'll have to see. So I got 3 things in the bag to try. I also, as a backup, I got Mardi Gras mustard and blackened ranch because those are the sauces that I actually like from Popeyes. And
Stop scamming people.
it's supposed to be ghost pepper dry rub boneless wings. Do they look hot to you? They don't even smell spicy. I think we're gonna have a big problem here. Guess what? They did not give me the Hot Ones hot sauces.
Who fucking cares?
And I bought the meal that has them. They didn't give it to me. I didn't get this last dab ranch or whatever it is. It's not in here.
So you charge your audience over $1,500 to do this, and then you fail to deliver on what you said you're going to give them.
Serious? Here's what they gave me because I ordered and paid extra for extra sauces. So they gave me 2 blackened ranches, which I paid for, and 2 Mardi Gras mustards. See, the reason I got those is because in case the sauce was too hot, I wanted to be able to eat the meal. That's it. That's everything. There is no hot sauce. They did not give me the hot sauce to put the chicken dippers in. So the chicken dippers are just plain chicken dippers. Is there sauce on the sandwich?
Who fucking cares?
There is sauce on this sandwich.
It's like, basically, it's like a sweet and spicy mustard. It's got the mustard seeds in it. Let's try this Mardi Gras mustard with a chicken dipper. Strong mustard. Awesome. Disgusting pig. You know how to keep your mouth closed during a meal? With a strong mustard flavor. I like that. So, chicken dippers are good.
Who would have guessed that the mustard dipping sauce had a strong mustard flavour? Wow.
They're craveable, they're poppable, they're a little chewy. They got good flavor on the breading. Order whatever dipping sauces you want. Chicken dippers are great. But I was supposed to have this last dab sauce and they didn't give it to me. Fuck you. You're a liar.
There is some powder on there, but it certainly doesn't look like they did a very good job, does it? It looks like they missed. Like they were trying to get the ghost pepper on there and they completely missed the chicken. It's supposed to autofocus, but it's not.
That is an interesting theory. So Phil took for a long time to get back to his snort room fort, and that theory, of course, that Phil is deliberately just chucking out the hot sauces to make extra drama out of the situation. I don't know, it's a weird one, but yeah, Phil is desperate for drama.
It really won't focus on that chicken for some reason. Maybe it's embarrassed. Maybe it's embarrassed that they didn't put the ghost pepper on there. And they don't want to show it. But it doesn't smell spicy at all. I'm just going to take a bite. You ready? Let's go.
Devour. Devour.
Again, because I feel bad about it. If you keep doing this thing, it's not actually an apology.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking...
Oh, man. It's so spicy. I don't know how I could possibly eat any more of these hot ones, spicy wings. Oh, no. The heat is uncontrollable. It's not hot at all.
See, here we go. You did scam your audience. You scammed everyone. Fuck this idiot. You're such a fucking idiot.
Stupid fucking
They're so dumb.
The boneless wings are great. They're very full of flavor. The chicken itself has great flavor. It's juicy. The breading itself is delicious. Okay? So, yeah. The fact that they're wireless, wow. The boneless wings have good flavor, and the chicken is good. But whatever ghost pepper, pepper powder seasoning they put on this is not hot. It's a mild burn, very mild. That is a huge disappointment.
Phil is a thief and a scammer.
It's small. That's smaller than Wendy's. That's smaller. Dude, that's smaller than McDonald's. It's actually one of the smallest pieces of chicken I've ever seen. Remember, I ate this sandwich on DSP Tries It years ago. It was great. What the hell happened? And here you got 2 pickles with the hot sauce. It has hot sauce on it. All right. Will this hot sauce actually be hot? Let's find out if the hot sauce is actually hot.
Who
on
fucking
this sandwich.
cares?
Ready? Here we go.
So you'll never guess what Phil... So, Phil complains about the chicken here.
Devour. Devour. I love meat. Oh, my disgusting pig-like mouth.
This is one of the worst things I've ever had. The chicken is insanely thin. It's incredibly overcooked. The chicken breast itself is destroyed. It's not even intact. You can tell it's like crushed. It doesn't... The chicken is almost flavorless because it's overcooked and tough and hard to eat. And the sauce that's supposed to be the hot sauce that makes it the hot one sandwich isn't hot. The pickles are the sweet kind, and they kind of balance with the saltiness of the chicken, and they also actually kind of work with the hot sauce.
Also, I want to stress, before you continue, I want to stress something to you guys, right? So Thursday was Phil's day off, right? He had no internet, so he took his day off on Thursday. They went out with Cat as well, and they had a big robust, they had a big hearty breakfast together. They ordered DoorDash breakfast, and they went out and had sushi or whatever for dinner. A big hearty sushi meal, where Phil consumed like 2,200 calories on one singular meal. So that was Thursday. Phil ate that on Thursday. He ate a Popeyes on Friday for DSP Tries It. Today is a marathon, and he's also going to be ordering food for that as well. 3 days in a row, he is going to be like eating fast food effectively or whatever, you know what I mean? And yeah, and if today is well supported, then he might do something tomorrow as well for another goal being hit. He's at 1 goal complete so far. If today's a very well supported day for him, you never know. He might end up doing something tomorrow as well. 4 days in a row. Mr. Super Duper Healthy, and the healthiest he's ever been, is facing like 4 days straight of like unhealthy fast food consumption.
The sandwich itself, I would argue, isn't bad, but the chicken is atrociously bad. So it's actually disgusting. If this were a good juicy chicken breast, this would be a good sandwich. However, the sauce is not hot.
The entire meal is flawed. 2 missing things, actually 3 missing things, 2 missing sauces, and a missing seasoning. So all I have to say is this, all right? This is why I hope you guys understand that when you bring stuff up and you're like, hey, Phil, are you going to get the Wendy's Wednesday Addams meal? And I look it up and it says the only thing special about the meal is that they give you 2 randomized sauces to eat your nuggets with, right? Isn't it just fries and nuggets and you dip your nuggets in randomized sauces? That's it. When people say, are you going to go to McDonald's and get their new golden sauce? The answer is no. The reason is this. If you're going to get food, you need to be sure that there's something there that's unique that they're going to get right. If they forget the sauce, you literally had no reason to go there, right? And that's the problem. This meal was dependent on 2 sauces, which they didn't give me. They did give me the sauces that I paid extra for. I put these manually into my cart and paid for them. They omitted the hot sauces that were supposed to make this meal good. So, I hate to say it, but from now on, I may not do these kind of things. This is a complete waste of a DSP Tries It. This is officially the most disappointing and worst episode of DSP Tries It I have ever done.
Who fucking cares?
100%. Why? Because think of it this way. If I eat food and the food is good, well, I get to rate it. You get to see me excited and entertained. You know, I'm entertaining because I'm talking raving about the food and how good I think it is, right? If I hate the food, you'll love it because you get to see me destroy the food and say, wow, terrible idea for a menu item, you know, overpriced, whatever. This is literally unrateable.
So, are you going to refund your fans then?
How do I rate when they didn't give me the sauces that are supposed to be what makes this meal good? I can't. So overall, I'm upset. My local Popeyes sucks. You know, and they should be held to task, but the thing is, I can't request a refund. There's no way to do it, because I already ate the sandwich. You know, I ate the food. And, yeah, this is, one of the worst I've ever done. No, it's the worst I've ever done. This is the worst episode of DSP Tries It I've ever put out, and sadly, it wasn't within my control. That's what actually upsets me the most about things in life, when there's things you can't.
Arguably, it was. Like, the way you do these in the first place means there's a lot of things you could have done to potentially avoid these potential circumstances happening. You could have, you know, you're not far away from there, you could have went yourself and collected it manually.
Fuck the fuck off.
You know, you could have filmed on location. Most people would film on location. Thank you very much, Morgana. The tractor goblins are popping their 4 months bingo by message saying I hope goblins has their way with Phil and Kit. I mean, Kit probably wouldn't mind. But, yeah. And for Philip, an alien experience, I've been shown any affection whatsoever, I imagine. But there you go. Thank you very much, Morgana, for that. Very kind of you indeed. And yeah, this pause. This pause. Phil angrily pointing towards his microphone. Remember, this is flipped, you know, so this is obviously you're looking that way usually. This way instead, but yeah. It's a decent pause.
Can't control?
I hope you enjoyed another DSP Tries It. I'll see you next time.
And that's done. There we go. Anyway, it's time for bingo. It's time bingo. And of course, to play bingo today, we're going to need a bingo number for a bingo card. And yeah, I have a 3x3 card ready and set up to go. And all I need now is a number, a random number from the chat. And we'll go for a bingo card. And the very first number in chat I saw was from Sideways Dutchman. Sorry, Sideways Welshman. Did you change your name, or is there 2 people, one called Sideways Welshman, one called Sideways Dutchman? I feel very confused all of a sudden. But Sideways Welshman is picked number 4. Jeez, man. People are changing their nationalities all the time. But there you go. Here we go. This is the bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo card. We need Phil to say voted. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, but I will accept what are you talking about as well. What are you talking about is also acceptable. Him saying on demand. So anyway, him being all gym douche mode. Him saying you guys, momentum, you see, and finally him getting at least $50+ in support, which is a very safe thing to tick because currently Phil's on like $70. So yeah, we're guaranteed to tick 2 things off on his board straight away. That's him being all gym douche mode and him getting $50+ in support. So excellent stuff indeed. So there we are. Of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a Full House bingo card. For example, for every 10 burps, snorts, or sips that Phil has, we get a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds of begging Phil does, we get a free space. If Jade shows up in Phil's Society Jade, we get a free space. For every 5 new or regional members we have to bingo streams, we get a free space for that as well. And finally, if we manage to get for every 25 likes we got in bingo, we get a free space for that as well. And if we get 100 likes in bingo before we finish playing bingo, not only do we get another free space, but you guys get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar animations as well. So you guys are in full control of some of the ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we are. Of course, there's more things to cover, but I'm going to let AI Phil Burnell pigsplain for me.
Well, hello there, AI. Phil Burnell here in the digital flesh. Here to tell you about Marbles on King Jad's Bingo Baddies stream. To add your name to be part of the Marbles games, use the exclamation point Marbles in chat to see how easy it is to do it. And at the end of the month, a winner will be picked. It's just that easy, like wear a t-shirt under...
Right, I think we're coming back now. Let me, Jesus Christ, man. Sorry about it, guys. We should be back now. We should be back. Hopefully, you know, we should be back to work in order. I do apologise for that. The internet just crapped out all of a sudden. just out of nowhere, you know. But, you know, these, Phil Burnell sent his demented fans my way and tried to kill my internet, you know. He done his best, you know, he done his best to kind of, you know, ruin bingo for us. But lo and behold, managed to, you know, get back up and running, so there we go, good stuff indeed. I need to fix a couple of things here on the screen. Also, the chat is frozen on the screen, but I've hit refresh, it should be perfectly fine. There we go, now good stuff indeed. So yeah, I do apologise, guys, for that, you know what I mean? Things broke there temporarily, but we're back. We're back, and we're all hunky-dory and all that jazz. So hopefully that should be all good now and all ready to kind of get set and start sorted and all that shit. Just thinking as well, so the first 5 seconds or so is going to be quiet because Phil doesn't unmute Phil in time. But I'm pretty confident that Phil will not say anything relating to the bingo card for the very first 5 seconds of the stream. So I think, okay, let's just start bingo. Before I start bingo, of course, let's press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Of course it's Monkey. There we go, good stuff indeed. And we have 28 likes, which gives us a free space. We have free space already because we have over 25 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Excellent stuff indeed. But anyway, let's get on with the bingo. Sorry for the delay there, sorry for the technical problems, but we should hopefully be alright now. Here we go. Phil's quiet just for the first few seconds.
Folks, it is time for another super cool marathon here on DSP Gaming. And this is going to be a very special, fun one because it's unique. Today we are doing the worst games ever marathon here on DSP Gaming. Games that we have talked about for a while that are all qualified or categorized as some of the worst ever made. Some of these are quite infamous as bad games. Others, you know, not so much. You might not have even heard of them. In fact, people were asking me when they were looking at this thumbnail that I made last night, why is Bruce Lee on there? Well, it's because there's a game we found. It's called Shaolin versus Wu-Tang Legends. And what it is it's so crazy. It takes every single notable kung fu or action style movie icon and they're in this game. Like you've got Drunken Monk Jackie Chan against Bruce Lee from Game of Death. You've got Chuck Norris facing off against Jet Li. The thing is they didn't pay for the licensing of these people, so it's just their likenesses but not their names or anything. So that's going to be fun. I mean, think of games like that Skull Island game with King Kong, the Lord of the Rings Gollum game. How about a classic? A true blast from the past that everyone has talked about over the years, E.T. on the Atari. The game that was so bad that they made so many copies that didn't sell that they actually buried them in a desert. Yes, that's actually a true story. Or how about a game that also has been infamous among PC gamers for the last 20 plus years, Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. All right? So we've got a lot of awesome games lined up for today. And the thing is, you guys are actually going to determine what we're doing in what order because it's going to be you guys voting all day long here on the channel. I'm going to set up polls over the course of today to determine what we're playing and when we're playing it, all right? So by the way, so today is Saturday, the 27th of September, 2025.
Who fucking
A little late.
cares?
We were going to do it earlier, but we had to hold off until today because of some internet upgrade stuff in my area. But we're off and running. We're just going to hang out now for a bit. We're going to hang out, talk, interact. We have a few topics I'd like to talk about today as we're starting. Notably, number one, I think what we should do is talk about the next episode of DSP Tries It because we have no idea what it's going to be. That's number one. And then number two, I want to talk about Halloween. Seriously. I want to talk about Halloween. And I want to talk about setting it up so that you guys can start nominating games for the Halloween Marathon. Because I figure give you guys a month, right? It would be nice to have a whole month to set up for it and have you guys start submitting the game suggestions. So we're going to be doing all of that. Today's going to be fun just to hear on the intro. And then we're going to get into games and fun and booze and food. So FYI, by the way, let's just say hello to everyone. Good morning, everyone. How are you all today? Who's here? We got Big Mac popping 29 months as a member. Says Big Marathon time. I'm pumped. Let's ride. Thank you, Big Mac, for supporting the channel. Game Dude, how are you? Velocity, how are you? Sadly, Velocity's membership lapsed. Perhaps someone can help him out there. You know what I'm saying? Sparks, King Michael, good morning.
Bruh.
Schnitzel Sandwich, how are you? Chris, how are you? Hashtag Fluffy, what's going on? Who else we got? Alpagun, Original Grant, Pepsi Fan, and more. More people are joining. D-Man is here. What's going on over on Kick? Who do we got? Brandonson, Phillips Fuse, Daddy Big Bucks, Robust Content. Let's see. Save Us GTA 4 is here today. Who else is here? Cool Spot. A lot of socks. As always over on Kick, there's always a lot of socks on Kick, right? And by the way, It is 100% official. The seasons have changed. Here in Washington, not only, I mean, it's officially autumn anyway, but the weather has changed. It's only like low 70s, high 60s outside. I officially took out the air conditioner. We are done for the season. I now have the window open. I have fresh air coming in. I have both of my fans blasting on high. So I actually have like refreshing air in here for the first time since the early spring. So it's nice, and we're going to have this going for the entire fall and winter. I'm happy. We actually are supposed to get a lot of rain in the next week, which is going to cool things down in the rain and get that little bit of like dampness in the air. It's very nice. So anyway, good stuff coming. Today I'm excited. We got shout. Whoa, what's all going on here? Daddy Big Bucks says, do you want to get the party started? You can start the party whenever you would like, Daddy Big Bucks. You go for it. So, who do we got here? Oh, Harundum, how are you today? Hybrid, how are you today? You're both using sock emotes. That's nice. Okay, we have a couple contributions. First of all, Ian, thank you for the membership. You already were a member previous, though, right? We have 2 gifted memberships this morning. We start off with Big Mac, who gifted a membership on YouTube, and then we have hashtag Fluffy, who gifted a membership on YouTube. So let me get Big Mac up, because technically they were first. They beat him to the punch there by only, like, seconds. Thank you, guys, for the first support of the day. Very nice. Someone just said window open in a room full of electronics. Well, yeah, because I have blackout curtains. Daddy Big Bucks absolutely did get the party started. Daddy Big Bucks just dropped 10 subs over on Kick. This is great. We have a sub goal for this 8-day streaming week. Today is day 2 of 8 of 250 subs. What we're trying to do is get all the subs back that I lost over the last month. And we had a good day yesterday. I think we had 10 or 15 subs. Today will be a great day for this. Obviously, being a marathon, it should be a lot of fun. There we go. Daddy Big Bucks, 10 subs. Thank you so much. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. So nice of you, Daddy Big Bucks. A big start to the day. Keep in mind, today, since it's a marathon, the rules are in effect. What are the rules? The rules are as follows. For every $100 of support that I raise today, I'm going to take a shot. Are you ready to see what we got today? Allow me to show you all what we have on deck for shots. Okay, first off, we have some leftovers. From previous marathons this year, we still have 99 oranges. We still have 99 pink lemonades. And we still have 99 pineapples. So we have those 3 shots available when we hit 100. But today, got some special. First of all, we got tequila down here, still the Humidor. I've been feeling the Humidor lately. I think I had this on the last marathon too, some Humidor, right? So we got the Humidor tequila available for shots, okay? We got a brand spanking new, never even tasted it yet, bourbon. This is Paddleford Creek bourbon. It's got a nice big fish on the front, okay? And it says it is 45.5 alcoholic volume, so 91 proof. It says that it has a woody rye spice flavor to it. I have not tasted it yet. I opened it to smell it, but I haven't tasted it yet. Oh, that's not, ooh. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to trying that. That smells good. And then, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? Prepare your butts. We got the return of a classic. We got something from back in the day. I said, you know what? Today's a special marathon. We're starting the fall gaming season. We're going to have silly fun with bad games. Let's do something ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, today, it's the return of Tanqueray. Yes, Tanqueray returns. I used to drink this all the time back in the day. I don't really drink gin that much anymore.
No. You don't get to say that. You don't get to say that when you're holding up half a bottle.
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't really drink it much anymore. Look at the levels where it's at. Look at what it's shaking. It's barely above the label. Like, are you seeing that? You're seeing what it is? Like, hold on. It's a half-empty bottle. No, I need to emphasize this. I need to emphasize this.
Games. Let's do something ridiculous.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, today
hold on.
it's the return.
Pay attention to the. Look at the bottle.
Of Tanqueray.
Look at the levels. Look at the levels sloshing here. Half of it's gone. Half of it's gone.
Yes, Tanqueray returns.
And half of it's gone.
I drink this all the time back in the day. I don't really drink gin that much anymore. Very rarely. But I got it for this event. So there you go. The Tanqueray returns today. Let the memes flow like a river here on DSP Gaming. All right, so again, for every $100 of support that I receive, I will take a shot. We'll have people voting for it in the chat. Or if someone does a big contribution, like let's say someone just drops $100, they can pick the shot. Okay? Excellent. Harundum. Thank you, Harundum, for a super chat. He says, let's kick this off right now. It's NOK 11009. I don't know what that's the equivalent of. Let's go ahead and do some currency conversions here for Harundum and see what this is. So, NOK to USD. That's the Norwegian krone. So he did 110.09. $11.03. Thank you to Harundum for 11.03. Very good. First super chat of the day. Very nice. So we are currently up to 67 bucks of support. Like I said, as soon as we hit 100, I'll take my first shot, all right? Now, keep in mind, there's some rules. For example, I'm going to pace myself. If someone were to donate $500 right now, no, I'm not going to take 5 shots immediately and completely black out on the stream. That would be pretty bad. Okay, so we're not doing that. I have to pace myself. There will be food today. My wife and I are going to order food, and we're going to have a feasting with Phil with all of you, just hanging out. But I don't know what we're going to get yet. We've been talking about it all day, and we still haven't decided what we're going to get. You know, for the marathon, we're kind of undecided. So also, today I decided to wear a throwback shirt. So not only do we have the throwback gin, Oh, I'm wearing a throwback shirt. Do you all remember this? This was the original design, or one of the original designs that I had when I used to have a Teespring shop nearly a decade ago. All right, this was actually the best-selling design. Have you guys ever seen it in HD? You probably didn't. Hold on. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty awesome design. And we used to sell everything. Mugs, T-shirts, hoodies, stickers. Everything was sold with this logo on it. Now, this is a relic because you can't get this shirt anymore. It doesn't exist. So I still have one. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll wear this today as a throwback. And of course, I also wanted to show off my guns. As you know, I've been working out, and I wanted to...
Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row. Bullshit.
I have every opportunity to just show off my my big buff arms now that I have. I'm just gonna go ahead and you know, flex whenever you want. I'll do a nice big flex on stream today for you. Okay. Here you go. I just find it hilarious because I used to wear t-shirts all the time, but I had like thin noodle arms, right? Now I actually have muscle tone that I can show off when I wear a t-shirt. So there you go. Very nice. Now don't get too excited.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
All right, don't get too excited. Jeez. Anyway, all right, so I lost a ton of weight. Oh my god, can you take a picture of me? But I used to wear this shirt. Seriously, it used to
Shut up, fat man.
be here was a big gut swollen, and everything else was like atrophied. And now there's no gut at all, and now I actually have muscle, like crazy. Just what a little workout can do. You know, a few months of working out. Anyway. So, I'm excited for today. I really am. But I want to talk to you guys about 2 things on this intro to the marathon. The first is, what's the next DSP Tries It? Because, dude, that Popeye's DSP Tries It yesterday sucked. It was so bad, right? It was. And I'm just tired of doing bad DSP Tries Its. I really want to come up with a good idea for this next one. Because the thing is, today, let's be honest, I'll probably hit a few goals of support today. We're already at 1, so we already kind of have a head start. Obviously, we want to know what we're working toward, right? So the question is, what is it? What should we do for the next DSP Tries It? What do you guys think? Do you guys have any ideas? The only idea that we had previous was that they have this monster meal for the month of October at Jack in the Box, but it's not good. Like, we looked it up, and it's like a big mozzarella stick, a big churro that has filling, and it's like, oh, like, come on, right? It's probably not going to be very good. So, does anyone else? Okay, Matthew says, what about that Chick-fil-A pretzel sandwich? They do still have that, I believe, and, you know, it's probably all right, but the thing is, the only difference is the pretzel bread, right? Like, it's just a standard chicken with pretzel bread, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Oh, I know. Inara says, I tried that Popeyes bundle, and it was good. You got completely scammed. I know. I told you, I have friends who have had that bundle. They were actually telling me
That's an unbelievable story now, Phil.
Fuck you and your friends.
It's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Get it, because they tried it and liked it, and we're like, dude, it's hot. It'll be a fun video for you. You totally should do it. So I get it, and then it sucks. Like, what a disappointment that they screwed it all up. But again, you gotta understand where I live. It sucks. I live not the best area. My private community is great, but a lot of the places around here that I order from, they're from, like, not exactly the best part of the neighborhood. Like, Popeyes is in downtown. Downtown is bad, okay? To give you some perspective here, a couple years ago, I was driving through my downtown of my town, and there was a guy walking around in public so high, he walked straight into a trash can. So this was the guy, this was the trash can. He walked into it, flipped, went completely face first into the trash can, and his legs were kicking, dangling like this, and he couldn't get out of the can. And everyone was just stopping and looking at him like this, and then they just kept walking by and like, it's just normal here. That's what it's like, you know, in my downtown. So that's the clientele that they have down there. Can you imagine if anyone cares of the quality of the food over there? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm not kidding. That actually happened. That's a true story. My wife and I, both our jaws dropped, and we were like, we gotta get the fuck out of here as soon as possible. And we did. We drove away. Like, we're not going in here. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, a lot of stuff that I order sadly comes from a shitty place like that, and then you get crap quality, and that's what happened. So, hopefully we can get something that's not going to be, you know, crappy like that. Stop Killing Games says, what about British meat pie place again? So we could do that, because that was good, but the thing is, I think we pretty much got almost everything from that place. Remember, didn't we get like 2 meat pies and some mashed potatoes? They don't have a lot. Like, all they have are meat pies and mashed potatoes. They don't really have anything else on the menu. So, you know, I don't think that would be too exciting, because it's kind of stuff we've already done fully. Oh, excuse me. What was that mall place that I got that was really good? Mall place? I don't know. What kind of food was it? Do you remember? Save Us GTA? JT says, what about sushi? So we've gotten sushi before. It didn't really do very well. I think the reason sushi doesn't do well for DSP Tries It is because it's not, number one, sushi is always local, right? There's no such thing as a sushi chain that you can go to your local sushi and get it, and it's the same as what I'm getting. It's really dependent on what kind of sushi restaurants you have in your area. So I've had it, and I told you how much I liked it, but the episode didn't do well. I think because it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, saying a sandwich, I could show you everything on the sandwich. I'm biting into it, I'm tasting it versus, oh, here's a sushi. Okay, here's what it tastes like. Okay. A little different, right?
Who fucking cares?
American style food. Was it Shake and Go? We just did that recently. Shake and Go. That was only like a month and a half ago. W. Adams did a €2 super chat and asks, how much do you actually like Tanqueray? I like it. The reason I like Tanqueray, all gins are different. Each gin has different notes, okay? Tanqueray has citrus notes. I like citrus a lot. So when you have Tanqueray, you get a feeling like lemon lime refreshing feeling. I like that. It's not the best. Like, I know that there's better gins, but it's kind of a decent gin. It's not awful and it's not great. It's kind of decent, you know? So I've always liked that one. So thank you, W. Adams, for the super chat. Okay. Five Guys. Oh, I mean, that's true. We haven't had Five Guys in a long time, but we did try it, and it wasn't good. When it showed up, it was so cold that it wasn't tasty anymore. I remember it showed up, and it was like ice cold Five Guys. Like, oh, this sucks. You know, I'm used to eating Five Guys there in person. It's like warm, fresh off the grill, made right in front of you. When I had it ordered, it just didn't work. It was kind of crappy. Orange Ears did a $2 super chat. Says, next you need to get rid of your massive moves. I don't have massive moves, you incredible idiot. I actually have muscle tone back on my chest now because I'm working out. I'm doing bench presses and the like. So I have my chest coming back nicely, actually. And probably within a few more months, it's going to be quite good. But I don't have moves. You're just an idiot. Bruh. But thanks for the money. I mean, please, by all means, just keep throwing me money and saying dumb shit like that. Go for it. Clay JT says a crab boil or fondue. Fondue, you have to do in person. See, there is a place around here that does seafood boils. There is. However, my wife and I did order it once for delivery. It's good, but oh my God, it's messy. Because basically you can get shrimp, you can get crab, you get all this stuff. But dude, it goes everywhere. So there's no way I could eat that in my studio. I can cover my equipment with sauce and shit. I can't do that. You know what I mean? It has to be something more clean and reasonable. Funny you should ask that. OH900 asks, have you ever tried Dave's Hot Chicken? For those who don't know, Dave's Hot Chicken is this new phenomenon, okay, that right now is kind of going crazy across the planet. In the United States, in the UK, and other countries, Dave's Hot Chicken is this chain that everyone seems to be jumping on, and they're opening up and expanding everywhere. There is one in Seattle, but it's too far away. It can't be delivered. It's too far away. I guarantee you, if they continue to expand, they will likely add one here because this place has like all the more popular fast food things. I wouldn't be shocked to hear that in the next 6 to 8 months, there's a Dave's Hot Chicken out here and I can try it. But for now, we don't have one. Yeah, I know.
Who fucking cares?
No, I'm not maxing out my current weights. I'm doing very slow work and very slow progression, so I don't hurt myself. In fact, a little bit of transparency here. I hurt my arm, this arm. I hyperextended it because I was working out so much, and then I went to the dump, and there were, I was throwing out big trash bags. And when I was throwing a trash bag into the ditch, I hurt my arm. I hyperextended it. It's been bad for like the week. Like,
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
I couldn't fully bend it this way. I couldn't fully extend it this way, and it was hurting bad. So I basically have had to like calm down with the workouts this week because my arm was killing me. But now it's finally better. Like, look, I can move it again. It actually is feeling normal again. So I'm probably going to start working out again. Probably tomorrow because today I'm doing a marathon. I'm going to probably have booze in me and everything. I'll probably start tomorrow again. But I'm excited. Like, I'm sad I haven't been keeping up with the workouts this week because the arm was messed up. But no, I haven't maxed out my weights yet. No, I haven't. I will. Like, if I keep it up the way I'm going, probably maybe by the end of the year, early next year, I might actually max out the weights. It depends because sometimes you hit a plateau, and that happens unless you're constantly, like, taking in protein and creatine and shit like that. You can hit a plateau, and you're like, oh, I can't really get any stronger unless I up my game. And I don't know if I want to do that. Like I told you guys, I just want to kind of be more naturally fit. I don't really care about getting insanely buff or anything.
Peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also, aside
Who fucking cares?
like lettuce, tomato, onion.
Spinning a bottle kick.
Let's see. Kevin DCW, how are you? Good to see you. 52 months as a super supporter. Good to have you here today. Hopefully you're doing well. And always good to have you stop by. Orange Ears did a $2 super chat and wants me to take my shirt off. Are you gay? You literally just asked a streamer to take their top off. Are you aware of that?
You got a problem with gay people, Phil?
Wow. Very revealing. Interesting. XBTWXDX did a $2 super chat. What are you repping on bench specifically? I'm not going to tell you any specifics because then people will always say that it's wrong or bad or low. So I'm never going to tell you that.
Phil. Jesus Christ. This is why people mock you. And this is why people don't believe you. Because you cannot give specifics.
It's that simple. You'll see the results as I continue.
No, we don't. We still see the same old little arms.
Getting more fit and bulking up a bit, but I'm never going to tell you the specifics because it's not worth it. That's exactly what morons want. They just want to have numbers so they can all pick it apart and say that it's wrong. What's right for me is right for me. It's probably not right for you, but it's working, right? You can see the results, right? It's working.
Oh, we can't see the results. I see no difference.
So I'm good. I don't need to sit here and tell you what numbers I'm putting up. Have I ever had a Chicago dog? Did I ever? It's a good question. I know what a Chicago dog is. It's the one that has the pickle and the tomato. It's a little weird, right? And the pepper. They have all these things on it that normally you wouldn't think is on a hot dog. And traditionally, I think they have it on like a poppy seed bun rather than a standard bun, if I remember correctly. I think I've seen it. I don't know if I've ever had one though. Yeah. What's up, Satan? Good morning. Captain DCW just got a Steam Deck. He says he's gonna set it up. Cool. Very good. Yes, I've lost a ton of weight, and I've gotten healthy and physically fit, as you can see. My legs, too, because I work on my legs, so my legs are, like, really nice now. My calves are super toned, and my thighs are actually, like, rock hard now because I've been doing, so many squats. So, like, my whole body has really improved. I'm very, very nice. Transformation, seriously.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Hello, Ortega. How are you? Why am I working out? Because I'm getting older and I want to live longer. If I'm in my 40s and I refuse to work out and I'm a fat sack of crap, I'm gonna die quicker. And I don't want to die quicker. I want to live longer for my family. You know, I want to be here for my wife. I want to be able to provide. I want to be able to make good content for you guys and hang out and have a nice, long, meaningful life. I don't want to be a big lump that just sits here and becomes a, you know, a big blob that gets diabetes and dies. I'm not gonna do that. I refuse. And now the thing is, I have the means to do it. Now I have the means to do it. Previously, it was like I was always constantly overworked. I wasn't making a ton of money, or when I did, it was going right to debt and bills and all kinds of problems. As you know, in the last year, things have turned around completely. You guys have started supporting me in a huge way. It's giving me the means to now do this. I want you to see, again, I want you to understand, this improvement is because of you. Seriously. Because you guys have given me the means to do it. Previously, I didn't have the means to do it. And now I do. You know, thank you for that. Really, thank you for that. I hope you understand it with the increase in support you've given me in the last year. Take a look at how everything is transformed. And this is what I've been saying all along, but everyone always wanted to naysay and be jerks and say, oh no, that won't happen. If you support Phil, he'll blow the money on mobile games, and he'll blow the money on booze, and he'll blow the money on DoorDash, and he'll blow... Okay, so take a look now. So now what do you have to say? Now it's like, oh, but now we won't say that anymore because, you know, he actually...
I don't know if you're still doing that. You're still fucking blowing astronomical amounts of money on the most stupid of things like DoorDash and alcohol and, yes, mobile gaming. You're trying to fucking pretend you've got something to show off. No, I cannot see a change in you. There is no obvious notable change in you whatsoever. Apart from the fact that you wore an old t-shirt, which is too tight for you a bit. And certain, I don't know. I don't know. Like, you say it's too tight. Like, here's something I want to point out. Like, it's gonna be hard to see. Phil thinks it looks good. Like, if he, like, he's not flexing here, okay? Look how much of a gap there is in the sleeve of the t-shirt. You know? When he's like holding his arms normally, you know? But he'll then like crunch up his arms and flex, you know, and try and flex this, you know what I mean? Look at me, I'm bursting at my shirt, you know, that's because you've moved your arm to do exactly that sort of thing to try and make it look like slightly more impressive. Like, there's nothing of value there. There's nothing really of substance there, Phil. It's just embarrassing. Jesus Christ, man. Broadside Phil's gonna have a freaking field day with us.
Okay, so take a look now. So now what do you have to say? Now it's like, oh, but now we won't say that anymore because, you know, he actually, you know, did what he said he was going to do. He improved his life, he improved his setup, he improved everything, right?
And what of Kat? Is she also managing to be in the greatest shape she's ever been in? Or has she, you know, still, like, you know, taken up, like, you know, is she still not able to fit in portrait mode?
There you go. And I'm feeling great. You can even see, I know that I'm still chubby in the face a bit. You can see, but I'm losing some of it. Like the chub that I had built up over years from just being unhealthy, it's starting to go away. This stupid neck fat is actually going away because I'm working out, which is excellent, you know? For anyone over on Kick who's tossing some kicks, thank you so much. Again,
Diablo feels compelled to flex on Phil. I'll say this, I mean, the name's not Diablo anymore. It's Zarnok, King of Darkness. But yeah, they felt compelled to flex on Phil. Since Phil's trying his best to kind of flex himself. Look at, as I'm saying, look at Phil's arm. It's still the same noodle arm quality in Phil. You know. And this is Zarnok, King of Darkness, formerly known as Diablo. There you go. There's a difference in quality. There's a difference in the arm strength right there.
Remember that I will shout out kicks for 100 or more. I'm not going to be shouting out single kicks or 10 kicks, you know. But if 100 or more, just like same thing with other contributions, I always shout out $1 or more. So thank you. If anyone does $1 or more kick, let me know. Because again, sadly, my leaderboard sucks. There really isn't a great leaderboard for kick right now for kicks, so I can't really keep track of it. Looks like Luna the Moth King resub for 12 months. That actually does count towards today's stream. Let's go ahead and add that. Thank you, Luna the Moth King. Guys, we're almost to our first shot. We're almost to our first shot. Who's going to get us there? Let's get to the first 100, and then let's see what you guys want me to drink first. Let's go. Yes, Worst Games Marathon Captain DCW, but this is more, how can I say? It's more infamous games. This is not like, oh, I played a bad game this year, now we're going to play it again. Like previously, people would be like, oh, let's get Phil to play a game that he doesn't like. That's stupid. I want to play games that infamously are bad games so we can experience them together for the first time and have a good time. That's how we're doing it. It's not, you know, so that's why some of the games, E.T. on the Atari, one of the worst games ever. Action 52 on the NES, one of the worst games ever. Big Rigs, infamously one of the absolute worst PC games of all time. Those are the ones that we're going to be playing today, okay? All right, Gareth, with a 20-pound super chat. We'll figure out the equivalent in USD in a sec. What games in October are you looking forward to? Also, in Tormented Souls 2, the map will improve. I know a lot of people didn't like the map worked in the first one. Well, I mean, from the schedule that I have, and keep in mind that this schedule probably isn't fully updated, I would say possibly playing Super Mario Galaxy 2, getting my hands on the Black Ops 7 beta, Battlefield 6, Pokemon, Tormented Souls 2, and probably the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. There are other games in October, but off the top of what I'm seeing in the schedule, those are the ones that are standing out to me right now. And of course, continuing on with everything we're doing, like I'm loving Silksong. I think Silksong is a super good game. And you know, I just can't wait to keep going with the stuff that we're doing. Okay, so let's figure out what that is in USD.
We are one away from a full house, by the way. We're one away.
$26.79. Thank you, Gareth. What a generous contribution. Biggest super chat of the day so far.
Oh, God. God help us all.
Squeaky Wheels Jade tipped £1. Squeak, 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 squeak. Daddy Philip, the first two have created our new routine muscles workout. I've been working on my calf muscles. I think it's a lie when they say you feel pain when your muscles are recovering. I don't feel anything.
Jesus! That's a wee bit dark. Also, I like how because you didn't have a comma in between Philip and I, text-to-speech read out as Philip the First. Because of the lack of punctuation, the rest is instead of saying Daddy Philip I too have created, it said Philip the First too have created. Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, yeah. Other than that, very very amusing. But Jade, of course, is not the smartest cookie out there, is he? You know what I mean? He's a guy, he still doesn't understand. Yeah, you know, it's hard for him to feel the burn in some areas when there's just no field in the first place.
And that does absolutely get us to our first shot. Excellent. All right, what do you guys want? You want to do a poll, or you just want to say in chat? So, would you like the new bourbon? Would you like tequila, or would you like gin, or do you want one of the 99 shots? Those are the 4 options. Do a poll. All right, let's do a poll.
We're going to win with just him begging, by the way. We're going to win easily with him begging.
Bit of a poll here.
I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do. All right, the ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive. Like
Is Phil playing games yet, by the way?
This keyboard is all messed up now.
Like live DSP. Is live DSP playing games yet, or is he still blathering, stalling, and talking? Jesus Christ! That's a good...
This, so.
No. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that was an holy crap. Like, Jesus. Jesus. Like, look at that bald parting. My God. Jesus, man. And Sonny's doing his absolute best to push the hole under there, and Cat's gone to the eyes. I recognise those hair strokes. Those are the clear signs of Phil Brill having his mother brush his hair. It all adds up. Anyway guys, we are one away from a full house. And since Phil is still going, I guess we'll do a second bingo card if we win this first one.
even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game. Okay. After about a year, they launched what they called season.
I either have to get another laptop or I have to get something to type on it. This thing, it barely works. Both the keyboard and the mouse, the touchpad are like fried. I try to do it and it doesn't work. I click again, it does right click instead of left click. Then I press shift to shift, but it thinks I pressed caps lock, which I didn't. And like, what? So this thing is kind of worn out. Stuff's only like 3-4 years old, so it didn't last very long. What is it? It's an Acer? Yeah, whatever.
Boom. Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much, Destroyer, for gifting 5 members to the channel, which will be a free space and a full house. Fantastic stuff indeed. Very kind of Destroyer to gift those 5 members, so congratulations to the following people for getting membership. Congratulations to Of Age Female, Kylo Ben Shapiro, Next Gen Guy, Fern Dog, and finally SV Vinny. If you got a membership, then make sure you thank Destroyer for gifting you a membership, and of course thank you Destroyer for your support and the free space and actually getting a full house secured for us for bingo.
Burger.
There we go.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
Because it's a 3x3 card, it adds $5 to the bingo prize fund board. Excellent stuff indeed. And of course, now we've won bingo, the only thing left to do is just to reset the free spaces, so we're back at 0. And I guess we can go again, since the bad man is still blathering away, and stalling, and not playing games yet. So, yeah, until Phil starts recording for his first bit of gameplay, I guess the show will continue. So let's reset things, randomise, and if anyone's got a number, if anyone has a number for our second bingo card, please feel free to share the number. First number in chat I saw was from Darkside Ranter, who said free to free. So excellent stuff indeed. Free to free. Here we go. We need Phil to... Oh, for God's sake. Hold on. No crap. Jim, okay, I'm going to keep Jim Dush here for now. You know, I forgot to remove the centre square. Phil's probably going to flex again anyway. Phil's in the mood anyway to flex and just fucking talk about himself, so fuck it. So it should be fine. But we need Phil to say and do the following for a second bingo card. We need Phil to say, no exaggeration, him pointing at the camera, him standing up randomly, him whispering into a microphone, him being all Jim Dush mode, him saying community, now, him scratching his stash, and finally him touching his ear. So there we go, good stuff indeed. And of course, the free spaces will still be a factor. You know, if Phil snorts 3 more times, we get a free space. If Phil begs for another minute or so, we get a free space. You know what I mean? So the free spaces, we can still keep, you know, but we're back to 0 in free spaces. But the snort counter and the burp counter and all that shit, you know, and the beg counter is still very much on the go, and they'll still add to free spaces. And of course, 50 likes as well will get us another free space as well, and all that jazz, as well as new memberships and all that crap, so good stuff. So yeah, let's press a random Scottish soundbar button to send us off into battle for a second game.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit, no fucking redemption.
And on that note, it's time for a second bingo. Can we get another full house? Let's find out. Here we fucking go.
Okay, so here we go. The poll will go live now.
Burger.
Here we go. Please vote whether you're on YouTube or Kick. Let's see what the first shot will be today. All right. You bought Tales of Arise and Stellar Blade for PC? Cool. Ever had Malort? I don't know what Malort is, so no. What's up, Frosted Chard? How are you? I'm doing good, Ross. Thanks for asking. I'm excited. Will I do a shot counter for today's stream? We don't need to do a shot counter. It's every $100. So all you got to do is look at the King's tax, and for every 100, I took a shot. There you go. Yes, squats for tips is too slutty, and I would not do that. That's correct. I didn't play Borderlands 4 because I wasn't interested in it. There you go. Pretty simple answer. Stupid Kick is glitched and the poll never updates. I always have to refresh the window, and then it'll show me the result, but it never just updates by itself. It's really weird. Okay, well, please keep voting. Let's see here. So someone has tipped a buck and says, if you want to enjoy the true Bubsy 3D experience today, be sure to play it with classic controls. The modern controls, I guess they added to the game, actually make the game enjoyable. Okay. Yeah, you're right. If I'm going to play any of these games today, right, I absolutely want to play them with the original intended, experience. I don't want to mod it and then, have it feel like, how could it be one of the worst games ever if they improved it and it plays well? That wouldn't make sense. I agree with you. So thanks for that. So yeah, we have a lot of games in the running for today. For sure. But what I want to do, like I said, I want to hang out with you guys a little bit. I want to figure out the next DSP tries it. And also I want to set up the poll so that you guys can start nominating games for Halloween. In fact, I could do that right now that I'm thinking about it. I think I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to do a post.
Who fucking cares?
I got to swap accounts so I can actually do that. So as of this morning, you'll all be able to nominate games for Halloween. How cool is that?
Who fucking cares?
So much dead air.
Okay, reply to this post with your suggestions
unsurprisingly,
for games you'd like to see me play
Jen
during my day-long marathon event on October 31st. I'll be in costume all day to get the spooky party vibes going, and we'll be playing a variety of games. You can nominate a horror-themed game if you like, but this is not a requirement. The only requirement is that the games you nominate be playable on a modern setup, i.e. a PC or the PS5 Pro, Switch 2, etc. For now, no emulation, but everything else goes. If you see a game already nominated that you like, feel free to just vote up that nomination, and I'll count that as a vote for that game. Near the end of October, I'll review this thread and figure out which games have the most nominations. This will then Looks like Jin won both polls. Jin won both polls, both on Kick and on YouTube. How close was it with Bourbon? Wow, not close. All right, you guys want Jin, we'll do Jin. Let's do it. Let's do the shot first, and I'll finish typing my post here. All right? Cool. The almighty shot glass. Very nice. If Hell Is Us is on Game Pass, would I consider playing it? I played the demo, and I wasn't impressed. I thought it was just okay, which is why I really wasn't interested in buying it and playing it. And quite frankly, I don't think I missed anything because no one's talking about it at all. It's as if the game's like never released. Like, people don't even know it's out. So I don't think I really lost much, right? Okay. So, Conversation Gin. Yeah, someone just said bourbon is better as a shot. You're absolutely right, Schnitzel Sandwich. I'd say bourbon. Of all the things I have here, probably bourbon would be the best shot. But you guys voted for the Tanqueray, so you'll get the Tanqueray. Okay. First shot of the day will be Tanqueray. What kind of stuff will I put in the background for October? We'll see. I gotta go into my closet and see what we've got. One of the big disappointments is that when I did my closet clean out in July, I didn't get to finish, and I didn't get to the decorations, because that's actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to assess what decorations I have to figure out if I was gonna get any more, but now I didn't, so I'm gonna go with what I got. I'll have some stuff, brought out, and obviously we're gonna have brand new Halloween animations for the month here. And I'm gonna bring back the ghost lamp. I like having the ghost light, the Pac-Man ghost for October. We'll definitely do that. Okay. Did I find a costume yet? So Kat and I went out to a Halloween store. We found 3 different costumes or ideas for costumes that we like. I haven't decided yet. I'll decide by like mid-October and get my costume. I'm thinking about a few different things. Okay. All right, folks. So, cheers. Here's to a fun marathon today. Thank you for the early support. And here's to some bad games and good times.
That counts as a sip. So yes.
Love the citrus in that. The citrus notes are great. Because gin without citrus notes, it's like drinking needles. But when it has citrus notes like that, that's sweet and citrusy at the same time, it's a good shot.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, let's finish posting. So, at the end of October, I'll review this thread and figure out which games have the most nominations. This will then be used to select the games to be played during the marathon. Thanks very much, and good luck. Okay, so, I'm going to put this post up right now on the posts tab of DSP Gaming. Hello, everyone. This is the post in which you can nominate video games for the upcoming annual Halloween marathon here on DSP Gaming. Here's how it works. Reply to this post with your suggestions for games. I put you suggestions you'd like to see me play during my day-long marathon event on October 31st. I'll be in costume all day to get the spooky party vibes going, and we'll be playing a variety of games. You can nominate horror-themed games if you like, but it's not a requirement. The only requirement is that the games you nominate be playable on a modern setup, for example, a PC or the PS5 Pro or the Switch 2, etc. For now, no emulation, but everything else goes. If you see a game already nominated that you like, then feel free to just upvote that nomination, and it'll count as a vote for that game. Near the end of October, I'll review this thread and figure out which games have the most nominations. This will then be used to select the games that will be played during the marathon. Thanks very much and good luck. All right, so let's go ahead and first of all post that up. Okay, that thread is now live. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to make commands for both bots for YouTube and Kick, so that over the next month, the bots will be posting those links up so that you guys can vote, or excuse me, post up and nominate. So let me get that, because now I want to make commands for that. Here it is. What I copy? Copy link address. There it is. So let's do Halloween.
You don't just get to say and do whatever the fuck you want on this planet without consequences. Consequences.
Post up your game nominations for the upcoming annual Halloween marathon here. Good luck. So, created that. Let me do it on Kick as well. New custom command. I do want cooldowns.
That's boring. You're boring, everybody. Quit
and then let me set
boring
those to
everyone.
scheduled, that they will automatically post up from time to time. Timer. Here it is. It's called a timer. Here it is. Halloween. This works. I'm going to enable this one because I used to previously have an automatic Halloween command. And I'm going to see if this will just work now by itself. We'll find out. And then let's go ahead and have Kickbot do it as well. Now, how did I do that on Kickbot? I did timed messages. Here it is. Aha. Okay, hold on. Because it's not the same. Not the same on here. Just the commands. Halloween. Okay. Timed messages. There it is. Every 30 minutes.
Make the bad man stop.
Okay, so this should now happen. The Halloween command should be working now on both chats, okay? If it's not, give it a sec. The Kickbot is a little slow for some reason. I don't know why, but...
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
you should now have the ability to post up your suggestions for games for the Halloween marathon. And I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. You guys always come up with a good variety of stuff. A lot of horror stuff, but sometimes other stuff as well. And yeah, I'm pumped for Halloween. It's always a good time. I cannot wait. Get my costume soon and get excited. You know, within a few days, I'll be setting up for Halloween. We only have 4 days left in September, and then we've got Halloween month starting on October 1st this week. So I'll have new animations, new background, everything. It'll be fun. Cool.
Who fucking cares?
The Last of Us 1? What are you talking about? Anyway, all right, so one thing down. We got the Halloween thing set up. We still got to figure out what's DSP Tries It, all right? And then we can start talking about what's the first game for today. What game you guys would like to see. But notably, today, folks, for support, I'm taking shots every $100. I've already taken my first shot here of gin. All right, more coming. We just got to hit the goals. So let's get going. And notably today, over on Kick, I'm trying to make up for the lost subs that I had on Kick this month. So we have a goal of 250 subs for the week. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's an 8-day streaming week, okay? Today is a marathon. I'll probably get a good amount of subs over the course of today. We've already gotten over 10. I think we have 11 so far. So let's go. Let's get some momentum rolling. How about this? Let's get a super chat. Let's get a tip. Let's get a sub. Let's get a membership. And let's get some kicks right now. Across everything. Let's go. Right now we only have one tip and it's $1. Can we beat $1 tip for goodness sake? Indeed. John says, October's right around the corner and it's one of my favorite months. Mine too. I love the fall. I'm so happy today. The air conditioner's out. I now have the fans on full blast and my window is open and fresh air is coming into the office. It feels great. I love the fall season. It's my favorite for games. It's my favorite for the holidays and everything. It's great. Thank you. Some people sent some single kicks over on Kick. I appreciate that. Again, I'm only going to shout it out if we get 100 or more. Because that's the equivalent of $1, but I'm appreciative for all contributions. Okay. So, DSP Tries It. You guys said this pretzel sandwich. That's one. What else? Let's seriously think of something good. Let's think of something really good. And let's lock it in, because I want to start hyping it. I want to put it on my schedule. I want to put it, so everyone knows what the next DSP Tries It is. What do you guys think? Excuse me. Do I wish I'd chosen a different new release instead of Silent Hill? No. No, because the thing is, I need to play the big ones to know if they're good or not. And everyone was hyped for Silent Hill F. And now I know at least that it's good, but it's not the best. It's certainly not as good as Silent Hill 2 Remake last year. The combat's just a joke. It's so bad. But no, I don't wish that I had played something different in its place. Sizzling dogs? What the hell is a sizzling dog? I've never heard of it. We don't have any good hot dog places around here. It sucks. Because I've craved good hot dogs. They don't have them. Forget the crispy onion Whopper. Screw that. I'm not, like I said, the thing I don't want to do is go to these places, they claim they have a new sandwich, and you try it, and all it is they added one ingredient to the top. That's not a new sandwich, you know what I mean? So I hear you, but I really don't want to bother with that. What it is that barbecue brisket Whopper ruined it for me. I hated it. I hated that barbecue brisket. It was so bad. It was like soggy and flavorless, and it gave me a stomachache, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to do this anymore. We got to find better things. Frosted Shard, that's the next thing we're figuring out, is what game we're going to start with. But I figure let's talk about the DSP Tries It first, then we'll start with pulling on the games. What do I think the combat should have been like for Silent Hill F? Like every other Silent Hill? Like it should have been actual survival horror with real resource management and not an insane dodge system that makes you feel like you're Bayonetta? Like, it's so dumb. It's such a... You could tell, all right, what they were afraid of is that if they made a game that played like Silent Hill again in the modern day, that no one would play it. That's what they were definitely afraid of. But then look at games like Chronos. Chronos legit is one of the hardest survival horror games I've played in a long time, and it plays like classic survival horror, but it's good. It works. It absolutely works, and it makes the game scary. It makes it tense and suspenseful and scary. This game is like a joke. Like, oh, look, it's combat time. Oh, look, all of a sudden I'm a super powered person. I'm super swinging and knocking down these enemies and then doing combos on them. Oh, look, it's attacking. Mash dodge 3 times. Like, what is this? That's not survival horror. It feels like you're playing a horrible version of Devil May Cry or something. Like, what is this game? Thank you. Euthanasia likes the thumbnail I made for today. Awesome. W. Adams did a €5 super chat. The cat in the background was yapping in sync with your words. That is the emote from Kick. That's the blabbermouth emote from Kick that people use when they want to indicate that you're talking too much or something. I like
Who fucking cares?
No, I didn't get a refund for the Hot Ones meal. I told you they wouldn't refund it. The way that these delivery apps work, it's this simple. If you want a refund, the moment that you open the food and it's wrong, you have to take a picture to prove that you have the food, okay? Then they'll only refund you for the things that you think are bad. So, for example, they'll say, well, what's wrong with it? Well, the sandwich, the chicken is way burnt and overcooked. It doesn't taste good. Okay, so then they would probably refund me for just the sandwich, but only if I had a picture of the sandwich before I tried to eat it. The sauces. Well, the sauces are missing. So guess what they're going to do? Just refund me for the sauces. What's the value of a sauce? 25 cents? You know? The chicken dippers were fine. The ghost pepper wings were fine. They didn't have a lot of ghost pepper flavor, but still they were fine. They were edible. They would have never refunded those. So at most, they probably would have refunded me like $5, $6 for the sandwich, and that's it. So who cares? It's not even worth the hassle. It would definitely be one thing if, like, the entire thing was wrong, like if they gave me an entirely wrong order and it just wasn't my food, and I'm like, well, I can't even do the video, right? Then I'd be like, yeah, I want my money back. But outside of that, like, it's not that big of a deal, you know? Well, that'll always happen. You got a refund because your tire got your driver got a flat tire. Of course, if you didn't receive any of the food, they're going to give you all your money back. That's a given. Yes, Daddy Big Bucks, I did the first shot. It was Jin. People voted for Jin. But I'm ready for the next. But we got to get to 200. I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping for the bourbon. I want to try that bourbon. I hope it smells great, so I can't wait to taste it. Yes. When I do a DSP Tries It episode, it's basically my cheat meal or cheat day where I'm eating unhealthy. Like on my days off, when my wife and I eat out, I don't eat unhealthy at all. Okay? The other day, we went to a seafood restaurant. Okay? Did I get...
Phil, you consumed over 2,000 calories. There's like 2,200 calories you consumed for that sushi meal, which is essentially your whole daily intake of food.
Fried breaded fish? No, I got a crab cake sandwich, and it had no breading. It was actually all lump crab on a sandwich. It was delicious. It was super good. You know, when we try to like go to other kinds of restaurants, I always try to get the thing that's not the fried thing. I try to stay away from red meat. I try to eat, even when I'm eating out, I try to eat the healthier alternatives.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
No, I did not see the Hellraiser game. No, I did not. We looked at Firehouse subs. Don't think there's anything new there. Jimmy John's, we never eat at. Jimmy John's isn't very good, honestly. They're just kind of like Subway, but not as bad, but still kind of eh. If we're going to get a sandwich, we'll either order from like Jersey Mike's or Firehouse or something like that. Those are the better alternatives, in my opinion. Wingstop, we done Wingstop, remember? We did Wingstop recently. The boneless wings were actually decent. The bone-in wings were terrible. The bone-in wings were insanely overcooked and just bad. I was shocked because that's their forte and they were awful. Damn, how did they screw that up? Okay. Well, man, we really got to think of something because, like I said, I know what's going to happen is today we're probably going to hit at least a few goals. And this week we got great stuff coming up and people have been very supportive. I want to definitely know what we're working towards so we can get everyone hyped for it. But, man, we can't really figure it out, right? What are we going to do? What are we going to do for this next DSP Tries It? We got to figure this out.
Who fucking cares?
No, I know. That's the problem with Tron Gates Legacy. He says, too bad you can't do steak or barbecue because there's so many good places near you. That's the problem. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want delivery steak and barbecue. Do you understand that that's not good food to deliver? It's not. If you have a steak, you got to eat it right there. If not, it can overcook. Barbecue, it'll get dried out. I know because I ordered barbecue before. We got that. They're not here anymore. They went out of business. But Famous Dave's, it's a chain barbecue restaurant. When I ordered it, it would show up. It would be insanely dry because it overcooked on the way here. You have to eat those meats at the restaurant to get the good quality out of it and the flavor out of it. And then you're paying a lot of money because those are expensive foods. Like the premise of DSP Tries It is to try to do something that can be delivered that makes sense for delivery, right? And that we can test together and it's representative of what the food would be. There's certain foods, like for example, a soup or something. That's also not going to be. I would never order ramen. Ramen is something that's meant to eat piping hot, fresh at the restaurant. You're not supposed to have it delivered, and now it's been sitting there in the car. It's cooled down. Then you're not going to get good ramen. It's not going to taste good, you know. But that's to say, with steaks, barbecue, that kind of stuff, these fresh meats, gourmet meats, you're not supposed to be having those delivered. Okay, you got to have that there. What about curry or Indian food? We've done that before. We've done that before. And Indian food is great. I've had various different kinds of curries, both with meat and vegetarian. I've had tandoori chicken. I've had the biryani rice. Biryani rice is very good. But we've done it before. Maybe it would be time. We haven't done one in a long time. Maybe Indian food. We could do that. We haven't done that in a very long time. What's going on, Jade? Good to see you, man. Good to have you on stream today, Jade. Welcome.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
Games Marathon. Chinese food, we don't have anything really authentic around us. We've looked into it. There was one Szechuan place. It was okay. A lot of the stuff around here is more Americanized. We've ordered before. I've had Feasting with the King. That was the Chinese food, and it wasn't impressive. People were like, oh, it's just like a step up from Panda Express. I was like, that's exactly what it is. It's like a local Panda Express restaurant. PFC Deer in Headlights, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while.
That is a whale spotted. Yeah, whale. Deer in Headlights has been known to have singled out the film for. yeah, they have given money to Phil in the past, and they might give money to Phil now. Also got a free space because of Jade. Jade showed up! Hooray! We're a minute away from more begging for another free space. But yeah, anytime Phil talks about DSP tries it is begging talk, because also DSP tries it in order to happen in the first place means he has to get money. So it literally ties into begging.
That's true. Zelvania says, remember, it's not just the car ride with delivery, but typically your food will just sit there waiting for someone to pick it up at the restaurant too. You're right. So that's what I mean. There's certain foods, it's fine. Fast food, that's fine for delivery, okay? Certain other foods, it's fine. But when you're talking about restaurant quality stuff, like for example, a curry, that would be fine. That stays in the container, it'll stay warm, right? I would say Indian food, probably fine for delivery. But like a steak or barbecue, absolutely not. That food...
Yep, how did I guess? How did I guess? So I see the future. So Deer and Headlights gave Phil 27 buckaroos. So yeah. It's funny how Phil like identifies these people. I've not seen your name that well. The last time I saw you, it was tied to a big juicy amount of money. Hint, hint. It's just Phil, like, I see, like, the ones, like, okay, Jade's a phrase. He calls it Jade just so he can fucking pretend to fucking care about him being in a fucking squeaky wheelchair. But no, there's some individuals that he calls out specifically because he knows, he knows that they're due to pay the king what he is owed.
It will be way overcooked and dry by the time you get it. We've had Korean before. Remember I had the, was it the bulgogi meat? I think it was. What was it? It was some kind of meat that we had. I did that already too. We did the Korean. We've done Greek, but it was a long time ago. I haven't done any Greek anytime recently. There are different Greek places I could try. I'm glad you're liking the Sonic Racers, Jade. I can't wait to play more. We'll play more of that, I believe, Monday, right? Yeah, because we have to do the marathon today and tomorrow Silk Song. So Monday, daytime stream. I've heard of Korean corn dogs, but I don't think they have them around here. Koreans do some interesting stuff with various foods. And what they do is they take a corn dog, they like smother it with all these Korean ingredients. But I don't think they have anything like that around here. Euthanasia says, what's my shirt? This is my old logo. This is my old DSP Gaming logo. See, it says DSP Gaming down there. This was my original line of merch almost a decade ago that I was selling on the internet, and now doesn't exist anymore. So this is a relic of the past you can't even get. They do not have Haitian food around here. They don't have French food either, sadly. We would like to try some of those, but they don't have those in our area. Yeah, see, the problem is the only Korean food they have out here is Korean barbecue, and that style of restaurant, if you're not aware, it's meant that you go to the restaurant, you sit down with your family or group of friends, and you actually cook the food as a communal thing on the table. Like, they'll actually have, like, a fire, and you cook it there. That's...
Oh, communal thing. Community, communal... Nah, we can't count it. We can't count it. Nah, we can't count it. Close, but nah, not quite. We are 2 away from a full house, though.
That's Korean barbecue. They don't really have anything else Korean out here besides Korean barbecue. We could do it. What do you guys think of Indian food? I haven't done Indian food in a long time. I have to see what I want to get. Something different. Because I know we've done it before. Let's take a look. Oop, not post videos. And I'll search for Indian.
Jesus Christ.
So, it was a $1.95 Indian fusion pizza. That was disgusting. Okay?
You're
Feasting with the
disgusting.
King, episode 1, which was 5 years ago. Way back before I even had any of this new equipment or anything. It was Indian cuisine, goat curry, and chili tandoori chicken. Then we had, here we go, Feasting with Phil, The Tasteful Truth. This was about 3 years ago. I had curry, tandoori, pakora, and more. I'm looking at it right here. Yeah. Again, that was before, that was more interim. Like, I had some backlighting, but I still didn't have the better camera setup or anything. That was when I had the giant art behind me and stuff like that. Yeah. And that's all I'm seeing here.
The annoying thing is I'm hungry. But I shouldn't be because I fucking had dinner earlier on, but I'm fucking hungry.
Okay.
And Phil told me food makes me hungry.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it. It's been 3 years since I ate Indian food. So definitely we could do that as for variety, if that's something you guys are interested in.
Stop talking about food.
There's a Korean corn dog in Tequila. What's its name? I just searched the app and all it said was Korean barbecue.
Who fucking cares?
I don't care about McDonald's sauce. I literally just explained yesterday, I no longer want to do DSP Tries It based around one ingredient. The problem with doing the Hot Ones meal at Popeyes is if they left out the sauce, then I'm just eating regular Popeyes and it's a horrible episode. If I do the McDonald's golden sauce taste test, then literally if they don't give me the golden sauce, I have no DSP Tries It. So I'm not going to do that anymore. It's a waste of time. I want to base it around real food. You understand? How have my taste buds changed over the years? A lot. When I was younger, I was not adventurous with food at all. At all. I was very much an American style guy. Give me my meat and potatoes, give me burgers, give me steaks, give me chicken, that kind of stuff. I would say in the last 10 to 15 years, my palate has completely changed. I've really tried to venture out and try different things. Various different kinds of seafood and fish, Indian food, Thai food, excuse me, sushi, which I never had before, all that kind of stuff. And it's very good. It's very different. Some of this cuisine is just so different from American style stuff. You know, when you actually have an authentic Mexican style taco, you know, the slow cooked meat that they take, they put it on that thing that rotates, they cut it off, it's marinated, they put it in the taco with the fresh ingredients, you eat it. Oh my God, it's way different than what you would think an American would think a taco is, you know? It's so different. Now, recently, I've tried even other things, like I tried the British meat pies, right? That was amazing. It was something so different than anything I'd had. Like, wow, that's kind of cool. I wish, honestly, what's happened is I've now lived here 11 years in Washington State, and I think I've kind of gotten through the cuisines that are local. And it's sad because I wish that there was more variety, but here there's a very heavy and dense Asian population. So that includes Indian, Japanese, Vietnamese, Chinese, Filipino, Thai, that kind of stuff. And I've kind of eaten through it all. I've kind of had it all, and I'm like, well, now what's left? So now I look and I search for more, and there's just not that much. And what we're finding, this is absolutely God's honest truth. Everything out here is becoming more heavy, dense Asian. For example, we've noticed in the last 2-3 years, more than a dozen tea drink shops have opened in our area, and all the coffee shops have closed. So there used to be a Starbucks on every corner. Now it's actually starting to get hard to find a Starbucks. Now it's Thai tea, boba tea, flavored tea, happy tea, Tuesday tea, TTT. Like, what the frick? There was actually one, I swear to God, they just...
And you're not going to fucking just say TTT if it me playing this.
Open up a new one near our mall. It's called TPT. Not the most appetizing name for a tea place. TP? For your bunghole? Why would you name it that? Well, you can tell they were Asian. They didn't even understand that TP means toilet paper in America. So they just, it's no big deal. We'll call it TPT. Okay? So we're seeing an overabundance of that kind of influence in our area. And it sucks because now we're seeing too much of the same. Like, it used to be cool when you would see a unique, oh, there's a tea store, we'll stop here, we'll get a drink. Now it's like every corner there's one. So they're all the same. They are, too. You go inside, they have almost all the same drinks, the same jellies, bobas, and things you put inside the fresh brewed tea. And it's like, so you know what's going on is, basically it's become a fad here, and it's low cost. This tea must cost so little to brew, but they're making massive profits on each drink, right? So now it's this big fad blowing up with all these different tea shops all at once. But that's the problem. We're seeing more and more of the same kind of cuisine rather than unique ones. I would much rather see any European cuisine open up around here, but there's almost none. It's all Asian. Like, oh my God, enough Asian. I'm tired of this, you know? It's either that or it's a chain place we already have, and there's another one opening. I don't want a 20th of the same thing we already have, right? Clay JT, 45 months as a member, says Greek food. There is not necessarily Greek food. There's Mediterranean, meaning usually the restaurants are more based off of almost like Middle Eastern, but it's still good. Like, we've had some of it. We had one recently a few weeks ago where we had the chicken souvlaki, the lamb and beef gyro, and the seasoned rice with like a Greek salad, and it was really good. It was delicious. But, I mean, again, that's something that we've had a lot. It's out here, and we've had it a lot. So what do you think? Indian?
Who fucking cares?
I mean, we could do that Greek Mediterranean. We call it Mediterranean.
Talking about food.
We could do Mediterranean, too.
Stop it. I'm hungry. Stop it, please.
There is no African cuisine out here. Doesn't exist. No Lebanese cuisine out here either. Nope. Yes, we've been to that, well, it's gyro makers. It's actually pronounced like hero, so hero makers. We've been there before. Yes. All right, let's do that then. Let's say the next DSP tries is Indian food, something I haven't done in 3 years. The last time I did it was 3 years ago. So let's do that. And we'll get a variety of stuff. Maybe we'll get a curry. Maybe we'll get a tandoori meat. Maybe we'll get a rice. Maybe we'll get some, what's it called? Naan bread. Maybe some hummus. Or maybe get some samosas. There's a lot of things you can do with Indian food. Let's do that. We haven't done it in a long time.
That's completely false, and they have absolutely no factual corroboration for any of it.
Bucket list Haitian food? Yeah, I doubt I'll ever get Haitian food out here where I live, dude. Haitian food would be probably like down south, maybe East Coast. It's not going to be Pacific Northwest, but all right, fair enough. I've never tried Haitian food before. I don't even know what it is. I have no idea. Danny Big Buck says get a madras or a vindaloo curry. Don't go fall unless you're feeling ballsy, super spicy. I've never heard of fall. P-H-A-L-L. What is that? I've never heard of that before.
Gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings.
Not hummus. I didn't mean to say hummus. Yeah, hummus is Middle Eastern. You're right. I didn't mean to say hummus.
Severely herniated gout. You oozing with grit.
I like it in the naan bread and dipping it in a curry. That's good. That's delicious.
Who fucking cares?
He's a sexist. He's a scammer. He's this. He's that. Yes, that's true.
Okay, so we've got the poll up, or the poll, we got the thread up for you guys to start nominating games for Halloween. That's done. And we determined the next DSP Tries It will be Indian food. Excellent. Now, we got to figure out what game you want me to start with today. Because we got some good variety of games that are available. Just to name a few, some of the ones that I've already gotten installed. Okay, Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. Lord of the Rings Gollum. Skull Island Rise of Kong. E.T. The Extraterrestrial on Atari. Action 52 on the NES. I've got those 5 literally loaded up and ready to go. Right now we can play them. Now some other candidates for today. Shaolin versus Wu-Tang Legends, a game that takes the likeness of people from the biggest martial arts movies ever. Like, you could do Jackie Chan versus Bruce Lee. You could do Chuck Norris versus Jet Li. Okay, it's really cool. It's all these notable kung fu characters. They're just...
Oh, God.
DSP Tries It tipped £1. For my next meal, I will be trying Haitian food.
No.
By the way, has anyone seen Jasper?
Jesus!
Awful. Awful, awful joke. Jasper deserves better. But thank you for the tip.
Not licensed. It's their likeness, but it's not their name or anything because they don't want to get sued. So that's a pretty silly game. We've got Hope for the Revolution. I didn't install it yet, but I bought it for like $2. So we got that. If you ever want me to try that again, but I don't. To be honest, I don't think it's gonna be very good, but you mess with it. Some other candidates for games, Bubsy 3D. I didn't buy the collection yet, but if you guys want me to do Bubsy 3D, I'll buy the collection and we can play that, today as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, which I skipped. Thank goodness I did. I think people were saying it's incredibly cheap. Let me check.
Who fucking cares?
Holy shit. Is that for real? I'm confused. They're saying...
Old bastard!
They're saying they have a code for $1.59, but it doesn't specify Steam. Oh, it does say Steam. And it says it's good within European Union and North America. So $1.59 for Suicide Squad. If you're interested in that, I could get that. Because for some reason, there was a price increase. On Steam, it's full price, which is insane. No one's going to buy that. But there's this discounted version, too, that you can get. So, we can do that, too. All right, so what should we do? Should we do a poll up here? By the way,
he's going to begin gameplay in 20 minutes time. We are 2 away from a full house, so if we win this one, we can try a third card before gameplay.
For the record, there's no more cdkeys.com. They renamed to loaded.com. They rebranded their business because they were like, technically there's no such thing as a CD key anymore. There's no more games on CDs. Everything's digital. So they renamed it loaded.com, just so you know. All right, let's do a poll.
Who fucking
shall
cares?
I can only do 4 options in a poll, just so you guys know.
Cultural rices. It has peas and carrots, but it's also got this unique seasoning in it that's really good. And then also a side salad, which was like lettuce, tomato, onion, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not dry.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, here we go. Both polls are going live right now. Please vote in the chat. Let's see what you guys want. The options are E.T., Big Rigs, Action 52, and Gollum. Those are our first 4 options. Now, keep in mind, these options will change over the course of the day. It will not always be the same games in the running, but those are our starters. In the meantime, let's get some support. I haven't gotten any support in a half an hour. What's going on? Don't you want to see me take more shots? Don't you want to hit some goals and get some Indian food for DSP Tries It? I know I do.
Nope.
Let's get some support going. Let's get a tip bigger than $1. Let's get some more subs so we can work towards our goal of $250 for the week. Right now, I think we're at about 20, 25. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some memberships. For goodness sakes, we need some support on the stream immediately. Look, this has been empty for an hour. I want another shot. I want to try that bourbon. Let's go. Someone get me to the bourbon right now. Seriously, let's get a bourbon shot right now. Let's get to 200. Let's hit our first goal at 150. Let's get to 200. Let's get some bourbon right now. Who's going to drop the first ever 50,000 kick over on Kick? Who's going to do it? 50,000 right now.
Bruh.
Stevester just did a $5 super sticker. That's why there was no pop-up for it. Thank you, Stevester. They get us to 111. Let's go. Let's go. 50,000 kicks right now for this flex. Come on. Let's get some kicks. Come on, brother. Come on.
That's funny. Dickens.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Yes, people are voting right now.
Almost there.
Lunar Cat USA. By the way, the volume sounded very low. I gotta up the volume over there so I can hear it better. Lunar Cat USA, the CIA did a $5 super chat. Says, Phil, with Halloween coming up, maybe a past game like Indie Horror, SCP, Containment Breach. Yeah, it's possible, for sure. Nominate it. The thread is live. Please go nominate that, and hopefully other people will upvote that. I would love to play SCP. 100%, I would love to play it. Hold on one second. I gotta make my volume louder on my PC.
Yay, stood up. The bad man stood up.
Burger. Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row. Bullshit.
We're one away from a full house. And if Phil snorts, burps, or sits one more time, we get free space. What the?
I must have accidentally lowered the volume on
What the crap was that crap? Hold on, what random fucking gout-ridden elbow out of nowhere? Hold on. What the crap is this crap? Why? Why? Is this Phil trying his best to flex again? Jesus Christ, I don't think we can do much with that, to be honest. Like, it's hard to imagine that being good for a thumbnail in any capacity. Jesus. I got no idea. Have fun with that if you want, but God almighty, that's bizarre. Utterly bizarre. Hey Phil, just snort or burp or sip so we can get another full house.
I must have accidentally lowered the volume on my PC. I have the adjuster right here on my keyboard. I forgot, so I can just do it that way. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
Right now, Gollum is in the lead. I've never played Gollum. It'll be interesting. Gollum is currently in the lead, but we still got a ways to go here in this poll.
Is he not pointing at the camera during that beg, by the way? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hey, just took a sip. Oops, I pressed one button. Hold on. I didn't mean to press one. I saw you. We're on 20. We're on 20. Which is good stuff indeed. Which means it's in our free space. And it means it's another card 1. So there we go. That sip meant we got another free space.
Burger.
There we go.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
And of course that means another full house and the card and bingo card. The bingo price one goes up by another 5 buckaroos. Right. We have like 15 minutes or so before Phil begins the gameplay. He starts gameplay at 7 minutes past apparently. It's 12:53 on this clock here in Raw Phil. I think gameplay begins at 13:07. So about almost 15 minutes or so before now and Phil playing the game, recording for his gameplay. So how about we try one more? We'll try and win one more bingo, okay? So, if we win one more then cool, if not then feck it, you know, we'll just kind of, it's still, you know, but yeah, we're so close to him for starting gameplay, so screw it, we'll just go for it, you know? So anyway, one more bingo card before we call it quits for today. I need a number though, I need a random number in the chat, so we can try and see if we can get another full house bingo card to see if we can make it 3 in a row. So the first number in chat I see will be the one I use to oh yeah, I need to change the center square as well. No, hold on. Preserve center. Use so hold off. You should run it. Look at that. Right, center square's gone. Very first number I saw Shane Lawson says 4. So there we go. Okay, we're using 4. Cool. 4 and randomize the. Oh shit! Hold on. Right, type in 4. Hit enter. There we go. We need Phil to say into the following for his last bingo card of today. We need Phil to say, alright, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's also like said over him. It's also good if he just says, what are you talking about? Him saying basically shocked, fuck, meaningful, FYI, necessarily, and finally, okay. So that's our third and final bingo square for today's bingo. So I'll say, right before we start, of course, let's press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
God damn it. Oh hell. Monkey's taking over the whole Scottish soundboard, but it's made it better in my opinion. It's made it a lot better. I need to actually take off one more in the count as well. I think the count should say 20, not 21. So there we go, I think it's right. Anyway. Let's see if we can get a third bingo victory. Here we fucking go.
Alright, come on, let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's hit this next goal. Let's get to 200. Let's get a goal hit from 150 and let's get some support so we can do this next shot before we start playing the game.
Burger. personal information, I will come find you in real life.
It's so annoying. How's the poll doing? I can't see the poll on Kick. I have to manually
Who
refresh
fucking
over and over.
cares?
So stupid. I don't know why they screwed up their poll so bad. Yeah, wow. It looks like we're gonna have a landslide. You guys want to see Gollum, huh? That's interesting. Again, I didn't play it. I don't know much about it. I didn't see it firsthand how bad it really is. What's up, Max Power? How are you? Is Kick easy to download and set up? You don't want to download and set up Kick. If you're talking about the app is atrocious. It's really bad. You want to use Kick just through a regular web browser. Trust me, the app is very annoying.
Human pieces of shit. Kill yourself. Me. I don't care about anyone telling me that
You're on the app. I'm so sorry to hear that, Taco Michinoku. The app stinks.
That's what this is all about and what it's always been.
Will we get? Wow, hold on. Yes, thank you. We got a generous tip. I received a $25 tip. Never fear, PFC is here. Does Chronos and Dead Space strike similarities to you? Which is better? They're a little different. Dead Space, I would say, is a more casualized game. It has some interesting things like the psychic abilities and stuff. Like Chronos is literally meant to be die-hard survival horror difficult. They want you to feel like you're playing a classic survival horror game. You don't know what's around every corner. At any moment, you can be overwhelmed by enemies. You have very limited ammo and resources. You have to micromanage every little thing. Inventory is insanely, insanely important. So it's tough, but it's rewarding, especially if you're someone who's played survival horror in the past. It's quite a good game. It's tough in parts. Don't get me wrong. I raged at a couple parts. I was pretty frustrated. Like, for example, there's a really tough boss fight, and then immediately following the boss fight, they give you absolutely no health or items, but then you have to go through a gauntlet of little enemies that jump at you and try to kill you, but you have nothing left. Like, I had no health from the boss fight, and if I even got touched by the enemy, I died. So it took me like a half an hour to get through the area. I had to do it, like, flawlessly. It was very frustrating. Yeah, like, I would say, if you're looking for the most difficult, challenging, like, horror experience, definitely Chronos. I would say Dead Space. I really like the plot of Dead Space. It's very interesting. It's kind of one of those keep guessing what's going on kind of plots, with a lot of, like, twists and turns. But although now that I'm at the end of Chronos, I think that the plot of Chronos is also quite good. So, you know, I don't know if I have a definitive answer. I think they're both good. What sucks is that Dead Space now is dead. Like, you'll never have another Dead Space. It's done. They tried redoing it with that remake, Dead Space 1 remake. Apparently, it didn't sell enough for them to justify bringing the series back. Like, they were talking about bringing the whole thing back fully, and then the Dead Space remake did not sell enough to qualify, so they said, nope, forget it, and they canceled everything. Super lame. All right, Gollum won the poll. So Gollum will be our first game of the day. Yikes, what did I get myself in for today? I don't know. Okay. Cool. Burger. All right, let's chill for just a little bit longer, not too much longer. This is about the same length I would do the podcast anyway. All right. It sure would be great to get the, to hit this goal reward. Number one, to hit the 150 of support and get a goal done. And number two, to hit 200 so we can take our second shot. I would really like to try the bourbon. So can we make it happen right now? Can we get to 200 of support to get our first goal hit at 150 and then to get our second shot, and then we'll start with Gollum. Let's go. Who's going to do this? Who's going to hit some subs over on Kick, or maybe some kicks on Kick? I accidentally misclicked on Kick. I'm sorry to Save Us GTA. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to click on a message, and I accidentally banned you. I'm going to unban you right now. It was a complete mistake, Save Us GTA. Do not take offense. It was a complete misclick. Sorry. You should be back now. Daddy Big Bucks just gifted another sub to the community on Kick. Thank you, Daddy Big Bucks. Genesis Gaming says Gollum's so bad you're going to cry. Are you serious? Is it really that bad? Daddy Big Bucks gifted a second sub. Daddy Big Bucks is flexing the Big Bucks today. So now we're up to 151. Which means indeed it is official. We have hit our first goal of the day. Let me just update the leaderboard here. Trophy Hunter, how are you? All right, let's do it. First goal hit, hopefully the first of many. This gets us to 2 out of 10. We're going to be doing Indian food for the next DSP tries it. Will it be super spicy? Will it be vegetarian or with meat? Tandoori or biryani? We'll find out soon enough. But thank you guys for your support. Let's get it going. Worst Games Ever Marathon today. Very excited. All right. So now, let's get to 200. Let's take this bourbon shot, and then let's get started. Let's go. Let's go. In fact, give me a sec. I just want to dry up the shot glass, because I definitely don't want to mix gin with bourbon in a shot glass. I don't want those two flavors. I want to taste the bourbon. I think the bourbon's going to be good. Oh my God, I have so many paper towels here. They're stuck. Lots of paper towels today for food and drinks, so I don't make a huge mess of the office. Okay. Try this out. There we go. Okay. Oh, come on. PFC Deer and Headlights says, what about Epic Mickey 2 if it was a playable game? Stop that right now. You want... Epic Mickey 2 is bad, don't get me wrong, but it's bad because it was on, if you remember, it was Wii U, and it ran like shit, and it just wasn't fun. It was a very, very tedious game. I don't think people think about Epic Mickey. See, there's some games that are so bad everyone makes fun of them and remembers them, and there's some games that are just bad and people just forget them. I think Epic Mickey is one of those franchises no one talks about anymore, right? Haseo, how are you? Good to see you.
Who fucking cares?
My life today is the best I've ever had. And I mean that. Like, every day I feel like is the best day of my life.
So much dead air.
Okay. All right, are we seriously not going to get the 200 before we play Gollum? Because I want to get a second shot at me before I play this bad game. I really did. I want to have some bourbon and get a buzz before we start playing this terrible game, but I guess it's not going to happen, huh?
Agreed.
What's up, Felix the Maid? How are you? Good to see you. Tony on Pro Skater 5, stop! Yeah, actually, the idea is for me to play bad games I've never played. That's actually really what I should say. Like, all the games that we're playing today I haven't played. The only one is E.T., but I haven't played it since the 1980s. Everything else is like a new experience for me. Yes, Epic Mickey 2 was one of my Christmas songs 100 years ago. It was part of one of them. And a sequel to Epic Mickey. Actually, I said Epic Shitty.
Shut up, bitch!
Yes.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I love my life. I have so much fun.
Make
All
the
right.
bad
Well, I guess I'm gonna give
man
up. I was hoping
stop.
for another shot. I guess we're not gonna get it. We're just gonna start playing Gollum and see how it goes, and go from there. And hopefully we will get another shot during Gollum because I really want to have some nice bourbon. But all right, good intro, good vibes, good hangout session. Thanks for the early support. Let's jump into the bad games. And by the way, later there will be food. I'm just not sure what yet. I gotta speak with my wife later about what we're gonna order. We have no clue. We were talking about different ideas, but we never actually came to like a consensus yet of what we should order.
We are 6 away from a full house, but yeah, it says me. Yeah, we still won 2 bingos. I mean, we're 3 minutes away or so from Phil recording for his gameplay. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Phil's going to say all these things, you know. But still, 2 out of 3 is not bad.
For our food today, so let's see.
It's I will not do this thing again because I feel bad about it. If you keep doing this thing, you're not.
Okay.
Not actually an apology.
So it's a good thing Scarface wasn't in the running. Well, yeah, again, this is the whole idea of the event is for me to try to play games I've never played before that are bad. First time experiences. Stuart says, shame we didn't get House of the Dead 2 remake. Yeah, didn't it? It came out, but people said it was bad, I guess. I didn't play it. I wonder why it was bad. What was wrong with the remake?
Apologizing isn't just words.
Okay. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed this intro vid. I'll be sure to check out, if you're watching this on demand, the playlist. I'll probably just toss all these videos and gameplay into a playlist today on the channel, rather than it be like, you know, a serious playthrough, because I don't think I'm ever going to play a serious playthrough of any of these games we're about to mess with today. But it should be a good time. It should be a good laugh. All right. Good stuff. And let's get to it. All right. All right, so Gollum is first.
Range. I love how he's... It's incredible how he sees something different from what the rest of the world sees. The rest of the world looks at Phil and they see no change in his appearance whatsoever. In terms of, like, he thinks he's getting like stronger. Maybe he feels stronger, but for us, looking at him on a camera, he looks the exact goddamn same. But in his eyes, he sees something completely different from what the rest of the world can see.
Here we go. Oh my god, how many DLCs did it have? Look at this. Look at this. DLC, DLC, DLC. Dude, the game sucked. Why does it have so many DLC? A lore compendium DLC? An art exhibit DLC? What the hell is a Sindarin Vo DLC? Elves will speak in Sindarin, the elvish language created by J.R.R. Tolkien. What? Who cares about that? An emotes pack? Who cares about that? Why are they separate? Why are they not part of the game? Are you kidding? Did they seriously try to, like, nickel and dime everyone with this awful game? Why the emotes pack? What are you talking about? Yikes. Okay.
Burger.
All right, let's boot her up.
It's time for something new. Which vest is best?
Boo boy, everyone, welcome. Welcome to the worst games ever.
Well, he is now officially recording for his YouTube video gameplay stuff. That's him now in record mode, so that's going to bring an end to the bingo. We won the first 2 cards. The third one, we were short by 5. We still won 2, so it's all good in the end. Good stuff indeed. So yeah, he's playing Gollum right now. And apparently he's not been given any more money either.
You'll know Gollum, murderer.
Well, we speak of that and he gets a $13.13 super chatting. So yeah, he's not hit $200 yet as far as I'm aware. He's hoping to. He's thirsty apparently. He's very, very thirsty and he's desperate to try bourbon.
It's a dialogue right from the movie, right? There you go.
Oh hell. But yeah.
Thank you, Vasil. We're now up to 164 of support. Remember, when we get to 200, I'm gonna take a shot, probably bourbon.
Yep.
I would love to do that. If you guys
The
give me
bad
200
man's
bucks.
desperate. The bad man's very desperate. to drink alcohol.
So how do I get past these guys?
I want to see an example of him playing this game badly.
Fuck.
Yeah, now what?
That's it, he murders him?
You're so bad at this game, Phil. I mean, it looks like a very poorly made game.
Just murder Spiegel, that's the end.
You're not meant
Damn,
to get
that's
caught.
brutal. Murdering Spiegel, that's messed up.
I would say you murdered him by playing very badly.
How do I get past these guys without being detected? I don't see a way to, like, drop down and be stealthy. Whoa, frame rate!
Jesus Christ, man. Oh yeah. Oh, you dodged a bullet. But you wait, bro. Phil was non-stop talking. Put it this way, he was trying his best. Like he is convinced. He is utterly convinced, Phil, that he has that you can see the change in him. He is convinced that there's a visible change in his arms, which is clear as day. And when people ask him what he's doing, he is still refusing to commit to giving specifics. You know, he will not tell people the weights he's doing. He's not fucking telling them the limit, you know, the numbers. The numbers are a mystery because he does not want the internet to tell him he's doing it wrong, which is strange, you know. But yeah, he's flexing without being able to prove he can flex, essentially, you know. Oh, but it's cringe. It's cringe as all goddamn hell. But there we go. Screw it. But I think we're going to call it quits there. We'll call time on that. Phil's playing this game very badly. He's playing all these games very badly. But the aim of Phil's stream today, of course, he wants to try and make as much money as fucking possible. And so far, he's not even got $200 yet.
Hey, you see the background is all flat image?
All lands and mountains, you might see baggins. Not him, not him. Don't
Jesus.
him, don't listen.
It looks like Gollum just like fucking judging Phil at times there.
Exactly, Vasily says you gotta be drunk for these games. I want to be, trust me. I want to get another
God's
shot
sake.
in me to keep playing more of these games.
Oh, for God's sake. Hint, hint, hint. Get the fuck out. Yeah, fuck it. We're done. Fuck it. Anyway, I'm sure we'll recap. We'll recap the best or worst moments of Phil's marathon tomorrow before playing bingo. But yeah, I'm going to bugger off now. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday as well, whatever you end up doing. And then yeah, I'm going to end how I always end, by playing Notorious PIG, contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. So until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
gone like that.